course, my hair is chaotic.
Hey everyone.
Hi.
No, looks good.
Oh, thank you.
We have this is technically our podcast setup. This isn't like the most ideal because I wanted to make it so we're not like sitting, like we have to like that.
I think that's the way people do it these days, is they do this kind of.
Yeah, but usually they're like across the table from each other. So also the sound balancing might be a little off.
You seem loud.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn myself down a little bit.
Okay.
And then you.
I'm not. There I am. Okay, yeah. I'm just a little quiet, but that's fine.
I'll turn you up a little bit. Anyway.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out because we have this thing.
Ooh, you're loud.
I know. It's because when I'm by myself.
Either you're loud or I'm quiet.
Let me test myself. Okay. What the? Test? Maybe that's a little better. Yeah.
Yes, that seems a little better. I think we're even now.
No, you seem a little quiet. You keep talking.
I'll keep talking. Hello. I hope everyone's doing well tonight. I hope everyone's having, well, it might not be night where you are, but I hope you're having a fantastic day.
Yeah, but you're not going to talk that soft.
I mean.
Now it's too loud.
I don't know what to do.
I don't understand. We'll take a look at it later. Actually, there is a program on here that makes it a little easier to look at.
Oh, okay.
Let's look that up for a second.
Holy cow. Oh, okay.
All right, so we are going to, what's that?
Chaos.
It is chaos.
It's chaos. Holy cow.
Excuse me. Here we go. We're going to take a look at this. This is Arthur Fleck. Okay? It's a 1/6 scale of Joker.
Yes, correct.
All right?
It's a hot toy.
That means it has like movable eyes. So yeah, I was like, let's just open it on camera because why not?
I'm a collector of figures and things, and I got an email from Sideshow.
Yes.
Which is a great distributor for figures and things. And I saw this figure with his realistic hair and eyes and immediately showed Kite Tails.
Yes.
I was like, hey, look at this. Isn't that cool? And he's like, I want it. I'm like, all right.
It's because I love Arthur Fleck. First of all, I love the Joker. I love the Joker as a character, but I love Todd Phillips' version of the Joker is like one of my favorite DC movies. It just resonated with me, and I freaking love it. And DC, like there was a toy company that had a little model, remember?
Oh, yeah. The thing is about these, they license the likeness of young Joaquin Phoenix out to everybody.
Yes.
So there are probably dozens of Joaquin Joker figures out there.
Right.
But Hot Toys is a very specific brand that does realistic.
Like they had a really good realistic big boss one.
All of their figures are incredibly realistic. Yeah. It's kind of scary.
But this one, it looked so good, so I can't wait to open it.
I think the clown makeup really.
Okay, so how do we pull this out?
You probably want to because they're a little tight with the vacuum. Like they kind of, there you go.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Okay, so.
Show them what it says.
It says, put on a happy face. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is supposedly, right? This is supposedly what it looks like. Oh my gosh.
You might want to put it.
Oh, yeah. Let's put it this way.
This way. I think that's.
And so we have a second camera.
Whoa.
Whoa, look.
Oh, that's horrifying.
This is what it looks like, supposedly.
Supposedly.
Okay. Like ultra realistic, right? Hi, Camshaft. Oh, that's different. Usual statues are classic Joker or Batman. Yeah, because this was my favorite. I mean, I love Arthur Fleck. This specific Joker.
Already horrifying.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I wish there was a better way to like show. I tried to move around the camera angle, but look at this. It's just like
Decapitated.
okay. Let's take out the head.
Hold on.
first.
It says, please read user guide and follow all instructions during assembling process.
Well, where's the user guide?
I don't know.
It's not on here. Is there?
I don't know.
Maybe a QR code. All right, maybe we just.
Is there instructions?
I don't know. Features wool hair implantation, separate rolling eyeballs. Okay, there is no.
We're gonna want to hold on to this packaging, by the way.
Oh yeah, I will.
Yeah.
Read guide first. Oh my gosh. Well,
What does this sticker say? Please read instruction sheet first and follow all construction details during assembling process. So is it maybe?
Okay.
Oh, I think this comes out.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh, here's the instruction sheet.
Okay.
Okay.
Look at the detail on this thing. Oh my gosh. It's so good. Like the little buttons, the tiny buttons, and the threading. Yeah, in other words, don't force it together.
Yeah,
That's
I've had incidents
crazy.
with collectibles like this. This is not a toy. Collectible use only. DC to USB adapter is not included in this product. Do not store or display product outdoor.
Okay.
Do not expose the product to high temperature. Oh yeah, humidity can actually ruin the clothing, by the way.
We live in Florida, so that might be.
Well, I think it's more like the pleather jackets. Like someone had a Leon,
Oh.
and I saw the
that
jacket,
stinks.
and like
It melted.
the pleather
That's
melted.
so sad.
This product will not be repaired if it has been tampered with, altered, modified, or reworked. Do not rub the product with thinner benzene alcohol. Okay. When cleaning,
Okay.
wipe with damp cloth. First dry with clean with soft cloth. Okay. Lots of warnings here.
Hi, Jugga.
Lots of warnings.
Yeah, get the dehumidifier going. Yeah.
Be careful when
definitely.
handling figure. Otherwise, costume and small accessories may be damaged. Do not excessively bend arms, legs, bend them outward. Otherwise, the figure will be damaged. Do not expose the figure to direct sunlight for extended amount of time. Otherwise, the figure will get damaged. Do not rub or wipe the body with thinner. Okay, the product will get damaged. Please keep instruction sheet or else the product will get damaged. Just reading all the instructions
So
here.
basically, everything is going to damage.
Everything will
this
damage
thing.
the product. Okay.
Okay, so
Step
first
one.
Of all, also, I need to show off these.
Head sculpt.
Look at these. This is it's so funny looking. Okay, comes in its own tiny little.
Okay,
Like-
so get the head sculpt.
Okay, the head sculpt. All right, maybe this thing comes out first.
Okay. Just put this.
Here is the back set for the Murray.
Camshaft says, look at product directly and it will get damaged. It's true. It's true.
Yeah, look at it the wrong way, it'll
It is kind of sad because the price you pay for these things is astronomical, and you'd think there would be a way to make them more rigid.
well, there we go. Okay. There we go. Here, you want to hold that,
Yeah.
and then I'll hold this. Okay. Darn quantum figures. Yeah, this is like you said, it's a Hot Toys, and I guess like Hot Toys is like the upper echelon of
Yes.
models. Okay, we'll just put all of this stuff aside.
We're gonna need a bigger table.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, so I tried to fix this thing so that you could look at this. Oh my gosh. It's the armchair. Holy cow, look at this thing.
Don't show it in front of the camera, otherwise it'll get damaged.
Yeah, don't look at it directly.
Please don't look
But
directly
look at, like,
this.
the way that the pleating is. That's wild. Oh, it's like slightly discolored because it looks
Is
old.
that plastic or soft? Oh, it's plastic. Wow.
Yeah.
I legit couldn't tell if it was plastic or
it's
fabric.
Just like
upon closer inspection, yeah, it's a sculpt. But that's, I mean, it looks.
It looks like a tiny little leather chair.
It does look like a tiny little leather chair. That's. That should be. That's all we bought, really.
Yeah.
Like that looks like metal too. Wow. They like. None of this is real material.
So good.
It's all plastic.
Want this chair for my office. I'm gonna put it back in the bag. You know,
Otherwise,
there's
it will
some
get
people
damaged.
who like buy this stuff, but they don't unbox it.
Correct. Well, the value immediately goes up the second it's in your hands.
See, like I don't understand though. Like, okay, here it is. Here it is, the head sculpt.
The head sculpt.
Look at this. It looks like its own tiny little.
Take off lid and rotate the head 180 degrees. Carefully remove head sculpt from container.
Okay. Here you go. So
carefully remove lid. Huh? Okay. I think you can carefully remove plastic.
Oh my gosh. Okay. It has real hair.
It has real hair.
Look at this. That's so crazy. It has real hair. It's wool, they said.
I mean, it looks like you wouldn't get it.
Oh my gosh. That's so scary to look at, like the face.
It's wool hair.
There's one errant. Oh, it went down.
I pushed it down.
Oh my gosh, look at the eyes.
Yes, so those eyes move, by the way.
Holy cow.
So we want to carefully remove the sculpt.
Oh, okay.
Here, I'll do this.
Looks like a chia
180 degrees.
It's the same kind of green, green hair as a chia pet. Actually, we have a story about a chia pet. We got a chia pet. It was like a Homer one that looked like it was supposed to be going back into a bush, and it just did not grow the way that it was advertised. It didn't grow the way that chia pets are supposed to grow.
This is my least favorite thing about these kind of things.
I mean, here, be careful. Maybe do it over the table so it doesn't.
Well, yeah, I'm doing it over my lap so it doesn't, but
don't bounce onto the floor. I mean, do you want me to do it?
It says
what are you supposed to do?
It's supposed to unlock.
I don't know. In my experience, rotating heads 180 degrees activates evil spirit mode. I mean, yeah, technically, we're dealing with a.
Oh shit! I swear to Christ.
I said do it over the table.
Well, it would have flown out. I mean, it landed on my lap,
God.
thankfully. Oh my God.
Okay, well, this is what happens when you do stuff live. Oh my God.
I do not like these kind of things.
Next time I'm gonna do it. All right, it's fine.
It's fine.
Look at this thing. I wish I could, like, you could look on the eyes. I don't know how to get it to focus.
Dude, like, why would they attach it that way? This just makes me have more questions than it answers.
I mean, thank God we weren't, like, freaking over. We're doing this over something, you know. Okay, you can't see it. Let's put it there for now. Okay. Separate rolling eyeballs. Detach the back part of the head sculpt. There's a detachment tool somewhere, it looks like. Where is that? What is that? Oh yeah, that's the backdrop. Hi Keldar, building models now. Why so serious? Yes. We're building a Joker model. There was a little scare. Flex is gonna have a heart attack.
I don't like things like this. I just don't. They make me very nervous.
They don't make me nervous.
This
looks like it comes with a little detachable tool. Where is that?
It probably does. Also, this looks horrifying to have to do.
Yeah, I know. Here, let me do this part. Let me just find this detachable tool. Okay. Here's the applause thing. No need to lose our heads over Flex lost 10 years of his life. You know, the worst thing that ever happened though is we were moving one of your display cabinets.
Yes.
And it wasn't attached and it fell.
It fell, and I had things fall and hit the floor. And
Here it is. Here's this tool.
Nearly
Okay.
died.
Oh, hi. What's up, snakes? GoPro Mike.
What's up?
What's up, GoPro Mike? You just missed Flex almost dying earlier. Let's see. Detach the back part of the head sculpt. What? Okay, so apparently there's a little tiny thing. Let me make sure I'm holding it the right way. It goes in here. How do you see the back part of the head? Is this the back? Like, is it already detached? Or it looks like the back part of his hair comes out. Oh, that's how you get the rolling eyeballs. Okay, we don't need to worry about the eyeballs for now. The eyeballs are totally fine. We are dealing with this tiny head, by the way. It's tiny. It's so tiny. I don't think. Let's just skip the eyeballs part because.
Let's skip the literal reason this thing costs the amount it costs.
Well, no, don't do it. I'm nervous for you to pick it up now. Now it's too nervous. Arms and elbows can move in the directions I've shown. Okay, and so these are the positions of it. Which we're not going to mess with any of the positions right now.
I mean, that should be fine.
Let's just get it.
I will say you do, when you get a figure like this, you do want to make sure you move all of the joints once. Because sometimes the paint can like lock in.
Well, okay, should we just get the body out?
Well, is it time for the body?
I mean, it's talking about interchangeable hands. It's like, this isn't necessarily showing you how to put it okay, this thing does. The Murray set is showing you how to put it. Should we put the figure base together first?
Sure.
Maybe, okay, here you go. So let's put the figure base together.
This back.
Yeah. All right, so here's the flag.
Okay.
I mean, is anyone else like a super fan of this movie? It's not like I've seen it a ton of times. I just really freaking loved the movie. Okay, here, remove curtain. This was the curtain on Murray's set. Okay, I guess it comes with a different rod just in case. This looks like some country's flag. Now what are you looking for?
Where are these little poles?
Oh, they might be in this box. Here, hold this for a second.
Sure.
Oh, here's this thing. Here's another thing. I don't know what this does.
Isn't that the...
Where are the poles? Here's this. Some people like to use old ice cube trays to separate little pieces into groups.
Yeah.
It might be over here.
That I've done that for Gundams. This is
So this is
unfortunately
like
not one of those kits.
Kind of.
That's the stand.
Yeah.
It might be
I mean,
under
where
it.
are the tiny poles?
That's what I want to know.
I don't think they'd be under it. I feel like they'd be in the bigger one. Oh, these are the poles. These are the big ones. These go in here. In here. See? Remove the curtain from the pole. Yeah.
Where are the tops? Oh.
It just goes like this. And then I'm pretty sure they just go in here.
Where are the tops to the poles?
I don't know. I don't know where the tops to the poles are. I don't think they have tops. Attach the wooden backdrop. Okay. So these just go in here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do they fit? They don't look like the same.
It's probably like supposed to be snug.
Wait, are these? These aren't. I don't think these are them. Those look way too tall.
Well, no, because the curtain was rolled up in them, right?
Yeah.
From the pole.
Attach the
pole.
But that's. I mean, are you supposed? Are you supposed to force it in?
Yes.
Okay.
I do know a thing or three about these. That head, the way they attached it to that thing is stupid.
I'm holding the head. I'm putting the head over here. So it's not. Also, can someone tell us, is the sound balanced? Because we slightly in the beginning did like a little balancing with the sound, but one of us may be a little louder. I personally use my soldering mat, soft and has little compartments for different pieces. You should get a soldering.
I do have a soldering mat.
Yeah. Is it this
What?
that you're looking for?
No, I was looking for the little toppers.
Oh, I don't know where the toppers are. Does it say the toppers?
No, it just, I mean, it said they were on them.
Yeah, that it did not come with them.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe they don't come with them then.
It did not come with toppers. Okay, this tray is completely done. Okay. There we go.
Attach wooden backdrop
So this is the wooden backdrop.
as shown.
I'm not a super fan, but Batman is probably one of the few DC comics I like, and Joker is a classic character who's timeless. Yeah, I mean, I'm not like a super fan. I just really loved the movie.
I am.
But I freaking love this version of Joker. So you put it here. Is that it? It goes inside.
So this is different. I think because we got the artisan version,
Oh, yeah.
it's slightly different than...
Okay. So this is supposed to go all the way in.
Yes.
Maybe we should press it down gently. There we go. Because it doesn't have like a lot of like... On this side it's...
Oh, I see.
You see?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's like a slight... There's a noticeable...
Well, yeah, on the... Oh, do these things...
Wait a second, what does that say?
They come here. Take it out again. I think these things bend out.
The gain might be low on Kite's side as it drops when she moves only a little bit away. The reason I turned the gain down on my end, let me see if I can turn up a little bit, was because like I was talking just a little bit excited and it was like peaking. So I turned it up a little bit. So let's see. But my voice does go kind of in and out. Is that how it's supposed to go?
Yeah, so like the cardboard
Oh, goes inside. Okay.
holds it.
Yeah. I see. Here we go. Whoa, that seems much tighter. Okay.
As it
There we
should
go. There we go. That's it then.
be. Yeah.
Now it's nice and straight. Okay.
Nice and straight,
Cool.
nice and smooth.
There we go. Whoa. All right. Now
Okay.
next step.
That thing is in.
Okay, so this thing goes now, right?
Yes. Attach the lighting diorama accessory to the backdrop support pole. Place the wooden backdrop into its slot. Gently rotate the indicated part and remove from the pole.
This thing?
I think the little nubs that they didn't include get removed
Oh,
here.
okay. Well, they didn't include them. So here, we're just going to go ahead and put them in. Okay. I don't know how you do this, like, here. Maybe hold it here, just hold that so it doesn't go in all the way. And then, there we go. Okay, and now kind of, does it go, how far down does it go?
Instructions unclear. Oh, you
Oh,
missed.
that was supposed,
Yeah.
Okay, here, hold it and scooch it up a little.
I should've
So it goes
washed
like
my hands.
that.
You wanted to...
Oh, it has to slot inside. Wow, this is like not. It's not easy.
No.
It's not like Lego.
Nothing
Is that it?
Nothing is.
Yeah, nothing's like
Yeah.
Lego or
I'm gonna
IKEA.
wash my hands because I have very oily hands.
Got
I don't
it.
wanna get the black oily.
Oh yeah, okay. Okay. There we go. Whew. Yay! Yeah. If you guys have experience with like Lego or IKEA, it just like fits. And that's so nice about it. It just fits. Sounds balanced but maybe a little quiet overall. Okay, let me do this. Oh, it's because I have it down a little bit. Okay. I've changed it. You know, when I do like sound tests on my own, they're never accurate because I'm always like testing to myself and then I'll record it and then like play it back. It's never accurate. So I'm always like very paranoid about, oh, does it sound good enough? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. I think that's it. And now what does it say? Gently rotate the indicated part. I think that was it, right? Because what is that? I think it kind of like came. It needs to go down a little bit more, I think. Is that it? There we go. Okay. No more squeaking back and forth. Okay. I think this is it.
Oh.
What's that?
So the flag has to go in here.
Can we? I mean, we already put it on the poles. There's
Yes,
gotta
correct.
Be a way to.
That's by design.
So it goes where?
It says we can.
Is it that one? It looks like it's that one.
Yes, but see, it says gently rotate.
Yeah, but it's this thing, isn't it?
But that's what the rotation's on.
Gently rotate.
Yeah, because I think this has to pivot.
All right, be careful. Let's read this again. Okay.
I hate these kind of figures.
I think it's this thing that moves. But why isn't it moving? This thing needs to move. This is the one. See, it's like
a nightmare.
And then that thing looks like it kind of like pops out.
Yes, when this thing moves.
Yeah. Here's a little foam thing.
I don't know why they just didn't keep the flag on it. That would have been nice.
So the flag, this thing pops out, but it's like, but why wouldn't they have like done that first and then put it in? Because I feel like that would have made more sense, you know?
Correct.
Also, I don't understand this gently rotate the indicated part. Okay, whatever, I got it. This is like freaking firmly grasp it.
Yeah, I'm feeling like it's going to be firmly snapped.
Let's just try. It's like watering plants. It's too much or too little water. Yeah, it's
Because that's the rotation point right here.
yeah. But that's to get it out.
Yeah.
There we go. Whew.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have a preference for, I guess it's this?
Yeah, it needs to be like seam side.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we're going to put this here.
I'm dying right now.
Oh, it's too stressful.
You'll notice all the stuff I buy, it's like, it's either a Figma, which those things are just designed immaculately,
Yeah.
or it's a pre-built statue. Like these hot toys, like I've seen them. They're too nice. It makes me nervous. It just makes me nervous. They're way too nice.
There's too much at stake.
Yes.
It's like buying an expensive car and you're like, oh, it's too nice
I don't even want to drive it. I don't want to
Oh,
take
but
Joker out
look.
for a spin.
It looks good.
It does look good.
Okay. Oof. I grabbed it by the cardboard thing at the end
Firmly grab it.
from the grasp bay.
Attach the curtain. Reattach the pole. You did
Okay,
that?
did it?
Okay.
Done?
Done.
Done. Okay. Okay, and now this
Now you attach the
set.
Joker base.
All right, so this is the base. All right.
Symbol is shown. Attach figure holding.
All right, so this is the base.
Oh, I like that it's like pre-dusted.
Yeah.
That's actually nice because now you don't have to worry about it getting really dusty. It's supposed to be dusty.
And then where does this go? Here, be careful.
Yeah. Well, that's where it goes. So you want to put this thing facing this way,
Okay.
and then because this has like a natural groove on it, or no, the Joker should be facing out. The stars to the flag side. Is there a hole? Yes, there is.
All right, and the stand.
There's a hole.
What do you do with the hole?
Does it fit in, or no?
I mean, does something go in here?
Yes, there's a hole. See, hole.
Yeah, I see that, but
Does it
let me
actually-
look at this for a second. Let me look at it for a second.
Look at it.
That hole lines up with this. Doesn't really look like it lines up with that. Where does that go? Right here? Yeah, that hole lines up.
Oh, maybe it just rests. Maybe there is no attachment. Because this little hole right here is attached to the plastic pole.
Huh. It says it goes with the chair. Imagine if you had to move and the box was gone. Yeah. If we ever have to move, we have like a ton of boxes that we're gonna have to look for. Especially my
I
mesmer
think it just
box.
rests.
Does it?
I think it just rests.
No, because this thing.
This is what's gonna hold him.
Okay, so the chair. It looks like they get mixed together though. Like, what is this? So that chair goes in the center here. Is that it?
It's basically, do you want to have him standing, or do you want to have him seated?
We're gonna use this tiny chair because this chair is so good. All right, so we're using this.
But does
tiny
the chair actually have like a?
Yeah, it already went in.
Oh, it went in.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're not going to use this.
So we won't use this for now. And let's put him.
And it seems like you can either put the chair up there, or by the. You have choices.
Oh yeah. Well, there is no.
Oh, there is no. Then you're okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'd feel a tightness every little scrape I'd hear under an expensive car, like when you have a little dip in a driveway. Yeah, that's how I feel like when I see those cars and they're going over bumps. I feel anxious for them. Like, just give me like a nice practical car because I'm not going to be able to, have to obsess too much about taking it out. There's a light. I saw it.
There's a light.
I saw it earlier. Where is the light?
Where is the Frankenstein?
Where is
It's right there. But you have to connect it to USB.
Oh, okay.
USB!
All right, so we may turn on the light
Maybe.
later. All right.
If
what
you're
next?
lucky.
I keep a lot of boxes for perhaps too long. Have had to become a bit of a minimalist though, so I've got a box for manuals and Ziploc bags with important spare parts and accessories. That's actually a good idea. Or you could just kind of break them down. All right, I'll move this back a little. Okay.
So now you must decide how you want to pose him.
Okay, so now we can use the head.
Oh, they make the body. It's kind of funny. They don't tell you how to attach the head to the body, but
They don't?
nope.
That's the one thing.
That you'd think.
I'll be very gentle with
I mean, it looks very similar to.
I'm taking the hands out of the package. All right, let's see here. Ugh. Okay, so I have a collection of hands here that we can put on. Let's see. Let me see this. Yeah, so here are all of the hands.
I guess it just pops on.
Gotta make sure not to put two left hands on him. All right, let's see. Let's see which of these hands I like. Just glue the head on. All right, I think we're gonna do. Oh my gosh! Look at this hand. It's so good. I like this hand. Okay. Maybe we'll use this hand. Which two hands look good together? That's what. And of course, I immediately picked two of the same. Okay. This is a right and a left. There we go. I think there was oh. Okay, so you can make him hold a tiny cigarette.
Which, why wouldn't you? If you can make a figure smoke, you
I'd
should.
be so afraid of losing the cigarette, though. You know? Because it's so small. It's so tiny. Yeah, okay. Be careful with that head. It's what happened last time. That was terrifying. All right.
There's like no easy way to get it on.
Okay, so these are the accessories. This is so funny because it's kind of like a Barbie.
He is a Barbie.
He is a Barbie.
A very expensive,
He's got like...
frustrating to put together Barbie.
Oh my gosh. Look at this. Okay, I have to do a close-up for this. Wow, this has a revolving chamber.
Oh, got it.
I don't know if you can see,
Thank
like,
God.
the middle part moves. Ah. Okay, there it goes.
Hello. Hello, my dear.
This is the worst camera setup because it's not like people who have like a desktop view. Yeah, we tried to do like a desktop view and it was weird because it was like it just wasn't focusing on where it was supposed to. It was veering off.
What was it veering off to?
It was veering off on a crotch. Barbies that have realistic eyes with capillaries. Yes, Barbies that carry around this. No, oh my gosh. I don't even know like which hand holds this. Which hand holds this? No. Is it this? Okay, this. Oh my gosh. I don't know which hand is supposed to hold it. I'm guessing it's this one. Thankfully, the hands are like, it's not like porcelain, so it's movable. Oh my goodness, I don't know if this is like the right. I guess that's it. Can Ocelot Revolver tell me if this looks right? Is this... I don't know. It looks right.
He's got actual woolen knit socks.
Oh, here.
Look at this. These are actual cloth. This is not plastic.
Oh, he came with hands. I
Yeah.
was like, I took all these hands out because I was like, oh, which hands? I didn't realize he came with hands.
Well, you can put whichever hands you want on there.
I know, I was trying to figure out which hands go. Okay, there we go. Just put this hands back.
You ever notice how unstable human beings are?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Oh, hi, Super Potion. OMG, please tell me we get a Lego stream next.
I actually have some Pokemon models we can build.
Yeah, we actually do have like models to build. This was just a different kind of model. So we should do a Lego stream again though. Okay. I'm not. Yeah, let's
This is all the bonus stuff.
Yeah, that's his little mask. So how does he sit down though? Okay, so
yeah, actually there's a whole section on seating.
Oh
Let's
gosh.
check it out. Cross-legged pose.
Okay, let's do the cross-leg. Oh, let's do this one. We're gonna do this pose.
Okay.
Okay, here. Let me actually.
I've dealt with like these kind of cloth. You kind of have to pull the cloth as you pose them. Otherwise, they.
I like this one. This one, right? Just forced his legs. Yeah, I think this pose looks good for him. It looks more natural. Speaking of handguns, the Fallout show had a garter pistol, and I got so excited. It wasn't used with a garter, but they're so cute, and I love whenever they pop up. Oh, those tiny little, like, pew, those tiny little pocket pistols.
Is there a lot of runching? I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you don't think about how much you runch your pants when you sit.
Let's see. Yeah. No, I think this is the one we're doing. What? His ankle should not be like that. It should be up. Yeah.
You might need to. Here, let's shop this. Turn it back around.
All right, yeah, let me fix this for a second. Yeah, the tiny little revolvers that saloon ladies strapped in their garter in Wild West fiction. Yes. Oh, you best not pull anything with me. I'll have to pull out my little friend. No, I watched Westworld. I saw Maeve's pistol. Okay. So we're gonna make this look a little.
Did you want to give him a prop or a gun? Or what was that?
Huh? What was that? I think that was a little. Oh, that was his gun. Excuse me.
What the heck? Oh wow,
hi,
the barrel
T.
actually
Edwards.
turns.
Yeah, I know, and it has bullets in it. Like, it doesn't have real bullets, but I mean,
Oh my gosh!
not tiny bullets.
Bullets!
Or we could make him do this, like hands crossed, so you
Mhm.
guys can't see it, but look at him. He's so this says it's a 1/6 scale.
It's 1/6 scale. Most figures come in 6th scale, 12th scale,
Or
18th scale.
18th scale. So he's seated a little tall. Maybe he needs to go down.
That's just a human being.
Well, no, his foot is, yeah, like, let's see. Okay, there we go. I still think he looks very uncomfortable.
Well, that's what happens when you're made of plastic.
No, something about his thighs look big. Okay, here, let me do this. It's like slightly.
Ajar.
I'm trying to make it like the way they have it. He looks so natural. Okay, so how does he look? He looks a little. I wish that the camera worked better. It's well. Here, let me try.
Well, I think the problem is the camera's too high.
Yeah, but I had to do that because
I think you want it to be lower and like pointing at me.
well, here, let me try adjusting it a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
That was just the plastic.
The head is rolling. It's on the ground. Man, the cigarette fingers are super cool because they're a little bit rubbery.
Yeah.
My only fear would be because they're a little bit rubbery, the cigarette would come loose and we'd never see it again.
There we go. This is a little better.
You want to, yeah. You could lower it a little.
I mean, I really it's a bit too.
I think you want to like lower it and angle it so you can actually see it. There you go. There it is.
I think I had to do this angle because like it was zoomed up on something it shouldn't have been.
Super Potion says,
Are
look
you
at the
serious?
shine on those shoes.
All right, so there he
T.
is.
Edward says flex. That's a person. They usually come with legs. A Joker doesn't need a rocket. It needs
It's
something else.
Legs.
Legs.
Okay, so you could put a little mask on him. I don't remember him wearing this mask though. This is what his followers wore, isn't it?
You know,
That he can hold his
just give him a little prop.
mask if he wants.
give him a little prop.
Yeah, it's basically just
Here's
like
his joke book. Gotta have a little joke book in hand. I'll tell you a joke.
Was his joke book this big?
I don't know.
This is a huge joke. I mean, it's long. Look how long it is. I don't remember his joke book, and I'm sure it's accurate because I've only seen this movie once.
Super Person says, I think he wears it to hide from everyone at one point. Kite Tails.
Oh,
I've
maybe
only
he
seen this
does.
movie once.
So-
Let's get a very eclectic figure.
Yeah, because I love him. Okay, I'll tell you. When I saw this movie, when he has his delusional relationship with the neighbor, I thought it was real. Did you? Did you think that was in his head, or did you think it was real?
I mean, there's no way you could think it wasn't real until you found out it was.
No, some people were like, "Oh, I knew he was crazy from the moment
No
because
one
the
knew.
neighbor would."
No.
I was like, "No, I
No.
legit thought the neighbor and him would have hit it off because he was like such a nice, sweet guy." And yes, he had issues, but who doesn't, right? Which one of us doesn't have issues? My mind was doing alarm bells with how smooth it was going for him. See, Jagga, that's what normal people were like. Something isn't right, but I saw it. I was like, oh, I'm so glad he found love with his neighbor. I think we should like give him. Here we go. We could give him a cigarette right now. Is that the hand for the
That's
cigarette?
not the hand.
I think it is the hand.
It's not the hand. This is the hand.
Oh, that's
these little
the
fingers go
cigarette
like this.
hand. I mean, that's the cigarette. No, you know what? It's conversational. I'm afraid to put the cigarette in the hand.
It's so tiny.
I know it's so tiny. It's so tiny. I think we'll lose it. Okay, so
If it was magnetic, I'd have no issue with it.
So these do light up.
And his eyes do move, but we're too afraid to even try.
We're too afraid. These though they light up, and you should be able to just plug it into something.
They really should make videos
Right?
of this kind of stuff.
Yeah, they should. They should make a little video.
His
Metal
underwear.
Gear has no issues, right? I mean, you want to talk about figures. You should see his office. Does the applause sign light up? It does. Yes. These lights, the applause sign, it lights up. We just need a cord for it. But I don't know if we have like a long enough power source. Do you think?
I think so.
Well, no, this doesn't have any other. Oh, this does actually. We do. We can. We can do it.
I'm so scared.
Oh, be careful.
so scared.
There's so much stuff around here.
Oh, I'm scared.
okay, we're going to go get a light and we're going to do this. And then we're just going to have like a chat. So the reason let me just put this, it's slightly blocking me. I set this up with the two mics because I wanted us to, we used to do a show, like a weekly recap where we talk about like games and movies and shows and just, chatting. So I wanted us to have like a place to do that because we used to do it in the living room. Okay. So this goes here. But yeah, so we wanted to. Okay. Ready?
Ready. Nice.
Oh my gosh. Oh, it's too. Look, you can't see the applause, but you can see. Okay, are you ready?
Ready.
It's so good.
See, Edward says, question, are those hot toys? How much did it cost? Which number is it? The number is DX43AE.
And I guess in the spirit of transparency, we can tell you how much it cost.
Well, I mean, you can look it up. I think it was 500
It was not cheap, okay?
something.
Do not judge us. It was not cheap.
We have no children.
We have no responsibility.
Joker is our child now.
We
Listen, so my thought process with this, because like I said at the start, I showed this to Kite Tales on the Sideshow website, and I was like, look at this. I know this is like her favorite thing. Like, look at this. And then she's like, I want it. And I'm like, okay, well, you can get it. But this buys me free passage to get whatever ugly thing I want.
Get like all the posters.
But now I can be like, oh, you got Joker, so I have to get a life-size replica of Metal Gear Rex. Like.
No, listen. The way I think about it is, you legit only live once. If you want something, just go ahead and get it. As long as someone is not telling you to buy it, that's what I hate. Like if I got this for free, right? Like if they sent this to me and they're like, "Oh, hey, can you convince people to buy this?" I'd say, "Oh, heck no. I will build it for you, but I will not tell people to buy it." Yeah, that's pretty cool though. I love that.
I'm trying to look up the actual.
How Fleck set her up.
Oh, there's a video.
Yeah, things make us happy, okay? Listen, I've been wanting to do like a legit.
There's a video of how to do this.
Okay, what?
Of course.
To build it? Oh, okay. That's so much. No, the head did not come off that easy.
Yeah, they don't show you. Sideshow, you liars.
Yeah, this is so when we were playing Metal Gear Solid, someone said that Sideshow made a really, really amazing figure.
Hot Toys did.
Or Hot Toys.
Yes.
They made this is Hot Toys though, isn't it?
Yes.
So Hot Toys made a
Hot
really
Toys
good.
sold through Sideshow.
Hot Toys made a really good figure of Big Boss, but of course, it's like it was what from 10 years ago or something like that. But it looks so good.
Oh, I know. The one with it was the Metal Gear Solid 3 sneaking suit.
Yes. It was
you know what though?
So good.
It's probably a blessing we didn't get that.
Why is that?
Because, so this is fabric and it will keep and hold.
Yeah.
That so I looked at the Hot Toys Leon. This is I saw it on the action. I see a lot of stuff in the action figure subreddit, which is it's just, don't ever subscribe to that if you want to keep your money. So someone got Leon from Resident Evil 4 and they had his jacket. It was a Hot Toys Leon. Mm-hmm. But the jacket was pleather.
Yeah.
And all of the
so sad.
pleather came off.
That's so sad.
So sad. So
I mean, did it make it look
sneaking
more
suit,
authentic though, like he had been in battle, or did it just?
It
look
looked like he
bad?
didn't take care of his leather.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah. So the sneaking suit for the Hot Toys Solid or Big Boss Naked Snake is, I think, that same material. And because we live in Florida, we would probably have to get a airtight case for that.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to do a home tour one day because our home, I think, looks like a museum. We have like a lot of, first of all, I have like antiques, like legit antiques. And then we have like a ton of figures and artwork. It's very it's very specialized.
Yeah, it's eclectic. It's an
eclectic, but it's also like you can tell like, okay, nerds take it to the next level. Well, let me tell you what though. Okay. The whole reason, so 2 years ago I won a giant life-size statue of Mesmer, the Impaler from Elden Ring, and it's 10 feet tall. And ever since then, I was like, you know what? I think because I have this statue now and it makes my house look like a museum, everything should look like a museum. So I would love to have like Guillermo del Toro over because I think
his house
anyone
is so cool.
His house is just like there was a documentary about him. And it's just like a bunch of different movie memorabilia and whatnot. So we don't have anything like that. I don't have anything. The Mesmer statue is the only thing like that I have. But we have figures and posters and limited edition stuff because we see it. We're like, oh, you know, why not? It's going to look good here. But we do get things and we do take them out of the package. That's one thing. Because I know a lot of people will buy things and not take them out of the package.
Absolutely not.
Right.
Can I show them what I got today?
Oh, yeah. Go show them. Go show them. That would be cool. Just don't dox yourself.
No, the inside of our house is not doxable.
No, yeah, the inside of our house. But you know what, Camshaft? Thank you for saying that because I actively do have, problems with people trying to figure out specifically things about me. Like, why? So stupid. But yes, that is a legit concern. Thank you.
Kytails gets a 1/6 scale, 1-to-1 perfect replica with human hair of Joaquin Phoenix. I get Doom Guy.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, you lost.
Not just any Doom Guy. I get the very first Doom cover Doom Guy.
But it is such a cool figure.
It's so iconic. I saw this and I was like, I have to have this, including arm that, you know, it's just so good. I love it.
Kite was like, effing maximalism. That's pretty much it. I don't do the whole, you know, I know it's very in trend right now, the minimalistic, like, no, you would think we live in a museum with all of the things around here. But you know what? What is this thing?
Don't know.
How don't we know what this is? This looks important.
Probably is. These, I will say...
This looks like it's supposed to hold something together.
Hot Toys, incredible detail. Some of the worst instructions I've ever seen. Especially considering, like, the delicate nature and price.
They were also... This was very scary because they were like, do not breathe on it the wrong way, you will break it.
Don't look at it.
Do not look at it at midnight, you will break it.
Like, don't feed it water.
You know, don't touch it at the wrong time
of
the day
jokers.
or you'll break it.
Yeah.
They were very heavy with the threats on breaking it. And I feel like that's a soft way to be like, hey, we don't take any liability. You looked at it the wrong way. You'll break it.
Camshaft says, seen people do house tours. They don't cover their windows.
Oh, yes. You know what? There are some people out there.
Yeah.
I've seen the geo-trackers, right? And you'll show them like a tree and they'll say, that tree is in zone 5, which means you'd have to be in this area.
Well, remember that guy I showed you, Bobby Fingers, who made the replica of Fabio and the Goose?
Yeah.
Like his whole gimmick is he does these perfect replicas just like this.
Right.
But then during the video, he leaves clues to a geocache location where he buries the sculpture.
Yeah, and some people get it.
Every single time.
Yeah, see.
Before like even like he posted videos early for the patrons. And like by the time the video goes live, people have already found it.
See, I don't think that's something to be like, you shouldn't be proud of that.
I mean, some people are just really good at finding things, you know?
Yeah, but if you're doing it for nefarious purposes, if you're doing it just to be fun, that's one thing. Not like, hey, Kite Flex, check your Gmail, and there's a photo of us. Like, that's scary, you know? I think the intent is important.
Yes, intent is everything. Jega says, I was concerned when someone tracked a streamer's location by the reflection in her iris, which allowed the stalker to glimpse a background, then approximate which building and level her apartment was in. How Lovely.
Okay, see, that's sick. At what point are you doing something like that and you're thinking like, hey, I'm totally sane. Hey, what I'm doing right now is totally sane. This is what a normal, healthy person does.
Well, and I think that's the
so
beauty of
troubling.
Joker is in that movie and in the sequel, this man, Arthur Fleck, is diagnosably something is wrong with him.
Well, yes.
But it's society that leads to the tragedies that occur around him.
Right.
Not the fact that he is diagnosable.
No. It was the failure of the systems put in place that basically... See, I want to do a video essay on this because I remember when the movie came out, people were like, oh, it's like an incel anthem. And I watched it and I cried multiple times. And my sweet little Puerto Rican coworker, she's like 65 years old. She saw it. She's like, oh, pobrecito, he just wanted to be a comedian. That was like what she took away from that. And I thought, you know what? I think people that have like high amounts of empathy will watch this movie and they will have a totally different experience than someone else who watches it and thinks like, oh, it's just like, you really, really missed the point. So coming from a woman, I think like it would have a different impact. And then if you were to do an essay about Arthur Fleck,
Yeah.
you'd probably get canceled. You know, people think like, oh,
Hey guys, white dude here.
Like, who is this guy talking about? But I wanted to do one specifically talking about like, actually not only Arthur Fleck, but also Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption 2, and
then Arthur Reed from Mark Brown's Arthur books.
I don't know that
A
one.
Tale of Three Arthurs.
Is that the fist, Arthur? Be kind.
Every day when you're walking down the street.
Yeah. Anyways, but that's like a thing I want to do. I also
Bravo
recently
Tonga says King Arthur.
King Arthur. Yeah. You know what? It's just gonna be the Arthur essay.
The video is just going to be called Arthur. And it's going to be 4 slices. One is
That's
Arthur
a really
Fleck,
good idea.
Arthur Morgan, Arthur Reed, and then Arthur...
There's another famous Arthur. Arthur of Camelot, King Arthur.
Yeah.
Who's like the next famous Arthur?
You know what's interesting, though? All 4 of these Arthurs are incredibly, like... They exhibit the best parts of humanity.
I mean, does this Arthur though?
But he does, in a way.
I think that Arthur Fleck.
This Arthur was failed by society. King Arthur was empowered by society. Arthur Morgan robs society to go to Tahiti. And then Arthur Reed is a child.
What if we just like, can that be our thing? We make bogus video essays. What are these 4 Arthurs? Screw it. I'm gonna do it.
When
Why
Joker
not?
says you get what you effing deserve, how different is that really from Arthur making a fist when he's angry about something Francine has done?
In the video essay, though, we could overlay that audio with Arthur doing this.
So I know you don't know much about Arthur, the children's
No,
program.
I don't.
I did watch the last episode when it came out, and the ultimate irony of that show, which Mark Brown like canonized. You know his little sister?
Yeah, DW.
Dora Winifred.
Yeah.
Right, DW.
I had a boss that looked like the human version of her.
Absolute. Absolute. Like one of the most just horrible human beings. Even at like 4 years old. This girl was never going to be good.
She's just bad.
So in the last episode of Arthur, they do a time skip.
Yeah.
So you see them all 30 years later.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what Dora Winifred is as an adult?
What?
She's a cop.
Is she a bad cop?
Yes!
She's like planting evidence?
No, she's like the worst cop.
Wow.
Yes. It's so good.
She'd be like, hey, Arthur, hold this can of soda.
Hey, Arthur!
And he'd be like, what about this can of soda? Freeze, your prints are on it. Found out the murder scene. You're under arrest.
I'm not even joking. Like, look it up. It's on YouTube.
Holy
the last
cow.
episode of Arthur is worth watching just so you can see the kids 30 years from now.
Okay, so this essay needs to happen.
It has to happen.
These 4 Arthurs.
These 4 Arthurs.
Okay, but in a world where
All
we
of
have
these
like
Arthurs.
yes, in a world where we have so many video essays, who is bringing this level?
Who's
Who
bringing
would
the
ever
quality?
think of doing something called the 4 Arthurs? No, I think it's good that
Chuck
we just...
says they should have a battle and call it Arthurgeddon.
I think this is a great idea. They each represent a different thing, right? The innocence of childhood, being failed by society, being the leader of your kingdom.
Yes.
And then Arthur Morgan is... I still need to figure out Arthur Morgan.
Arthur Morgan failed by his friends.
Yes.
Failed by his friends, but also empowered by his
Arthur
friends.
Morgan was trying to get out of it, though.
Yes.
Arthur Morgan was trying to get out of the game.
One more score, Arthur.
Right.
One more score, we go straight to Tahiti.
His loyalty did him in.
Yes.
And sometimes that is the lesson to be learned with Arthur Morgan. You cannot put your friends, if their interests clash with what is good for you,
Yes.
above your own.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so that's what we're going to do.
Will Hot Toys make an Arthur Morgan figure?
I don't know why. Has anyone done a Red Dead
Actually,
Redemption 2?
I don't think I've ever seen any
I've never
rock
seen
star.
No.
Just period.
No.
Because I would love a Tommy Vercetti.
Yeah.
Oh, I would die for a Tommy Vercetti figure.
But why has no one done any, that's right. Rockstar doesn't have anything.
T. Edwards says, I just want popcorn and pasta. I don't have the mental energy to try something like what y'all are talking about.
You know what, though? You don't need to. That's where we come in. You just have your popcorn and pasta while you listen to, the chatter of it.
Glocktavius says, hello, haven't seen you guys in a while. Glad you're both in good spirits. Peepo happy.
Oh, thank you, Glocktavius.
For Arthurs of the Apocalypse. Bravo says, John Marston's son does talk about King Arthur during Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh, that would be a good thing to put in there then.
Mm-hmm.
That's my link.
Yeah.
If I could just link them all together.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think it would just be an interesting essay, though.
Yes.
The 4 Arthurs. And,
The 4 Arthurs.
Yeah.
That's a band.
People click on it just out of curiosity, though, I love YouTube channels that are done by psychologists to analyze fictional characters. Okay, so we're definitely not psychologists, but...
We have watched a lot of Frasier. I think that counts.
Yeah. Maybe we could, slightly analyze them, but we'll do it in a more so...
A human way.
A human way.
A human can analyze a human.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who knows humans better than us humans?
Than humans themselves.
That's what I'm learning.
Humans. Are you guys saying Fleck or something else? No, we're saying Arthur Fleck. F-L-E-C-K. Arthur Fleck.
Fleck.
Failed by society.
Failed by society. Spaggy, I'm with you. My favorite Arthur is Arthur Reed. Heck yeah.
No, my favorite Arthur is Arthur Morgan.
I have a very...
But you...
I grew up with Arthur.
Yes.
It was literally my favorite show as a kid. I couldn't wait to get home from school and watch it every day.
Yeah.
I watched it into my late teens.
I
which is
never
probably
watched
past the
Arthur,
point.
though.
Arthur is Hey Arnold in a middle-class suburban neighborhood and on PBS. So it's just more,
Hey
a
Arnold
little more educational.
Hey Arnold was, I'd say, he was probably lower middle class.
Yes, Hey Arnold's lower middle class.
Yeah.
I mean, Hey Arnold and Arthur, I think, are very much...
I think they would be friends.
Yeah, they're sides of a coin.
Arnold
right?
and Arthur would absolutely be friends.
That's the second video.
Yeah. Would they be friends? It's just the two of them. Friends, question mark.
Bull Rush says Lim Toys makes John Marston and Arthur Morgan figures. What?
Makes
Don't tell us
John
that.
Marston and Arthur Morgan. But we'd have to look that up to see if it's any good, though.
Yeah. Well, I've never
have to
seen
look
a
that up
rock
to see.
star figure.
No.
Where is my Tommy Vercetti? Where's my Claude? Where's my CJ? I would love the original trilogy of protagonists from the 3 trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, even in this, just a little kind of 6 scale statue, I would live.
Add it to the collection.
I love those games so much.
If we lived in if Night at the Museum happened in our house, we'd be screwed.
Oh yeah.
We'd be screwed.
We would be
Because
screwed.
we have a lot of angry.
Yes.
Just a little tiny Ganondorf would stab my ankle.
I think sadly, the Ocelot figure I have would probably be the one to do us in.
Why is that?
Because he'd be like, hey, don't worry, I'll protect you. It'll all be okay. And then he's like, just come in here. And then as soon as I come in there, Liquid's going to be like, catch. stab me.
Yeah. Oh, your room. Yeah, you die.
Did I ever make you watch the movie Small Soldiers?
No.
Have you all ever seen this fantastic movie from the early 2000s called Small Soldiers?
Is that anything like Sarge's Army?
Yes, actually.
You
It's
remember
so
Sarge's
good.
Army, the N64 game?
Well, Army Men. Yeah. That whole franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like that. So basically, they put munitions chips in these like actual 6-scale figures that are half of them are aliens and half of them are military men. And Tommy Lee Jones plays the military man. Mm-hmm. It's got a young Kirsten Dunst. She's one of the kids. But the toys come to life, and because they have munitions chips in them, they literally start a war. It's so good. It's so good.
Oh, look, someone has seen it. Glocktavius.
You know what I'm talking about. It is one of those movies that I think just completely flew under the radar at the time. But if you saw it, you know its greatness. Yeah. And I think if you watched it today, you'd love it. You'd be like, this movie rules.
I mean, we have actually been revisiting older things just because when we unpaused Netflix, and I think we made the decision we're just going to cancel because there's nothing on there. We watched one documentary.
It was great.
It was about Seymour Hersh, who is a journalist. And he's alive today and working. He's been working ever since he's 20 for the New York Times. New York Times, New Yorker, Washington Post. And he's just been, it's a really, really good documentary, but it was one episode. And we figured out why, because there comes to a point in it where he talks about, so his job as a journalist, his big first story that they focused on the documentary was about the murders at My Lai in Vietnam during the Vietnam War, and how the American soldiers just killed, raped, and murdered this entire town, burned the bodies, and tried to hide it and cover it up. And he covered this story in his 20s. And so ever since then, he's had like very powerful figures coming to him and admitting things that have been going on in acts of cruelty, torture, abuse. So he has like very, very high level sources that he's needed to protect. But there was one point in the documentary where the interviewer, who's another journalist, she's another journalist, and she asked him a question, and he like kind of flipped out. Yeah, because they had information that he didn't want them to have. Yeah, and so he was very worried for one of his sources, and he said, actually, the journalist who was doing the documentary said 20 years ago she asked Cy if he wanted to do this documentary, and he said no. Yeah. And so then 20 years later, she asked him again, and he relented. But then we saw him get really concerned for good cause, because if you have a source, if you have a high-level source who's protected and they are in the process of gathering intel or whatnot for you, you don't want to blow their cover. But he shut it down. He's like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done. And then I was like, okay, I know why this is one episode. Sadly. Yeah. Understandable, though. I mean, you can't share a lot of information. You just can't. A lot of it was and I'm sure he went over that final edit with like a fine-tooth comb and was like, you can't talk about this, blah, 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 But it's a really good documentary. Great documentary. If you have Netflix, highly recommend. But then we're going to cancel Netflix because there's nothing. There's just nothing. There's like nothing. Well, it's sad for me because Netflix used to just have so much good original anime. And I just don't feel like that's been the case. Like we haven't had it for a few months. I scrolled through and there's like nothing new. I know JoJo Part 7's coming out, and that's literally one of my favorite things of all time. I probably will get it just so I can force you to watch Part 7 and you can understand a little bit of my madness. Steel Ball Run! And they're like... they're on horses. They're on horses. It's like in the Wild West. It's so good. There's a steel ball. Listen, y'all. If you've never engaged with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure because you're too like, I can't, wait for Part 7. That is the... JoJo. You are in for such a treat. Yeah. It's so good. But like my problem is like outside of that, which is coming soon, like I discovered a lot of cool anime on Netflix just when they would come out, but recently nothing's. No, I mean we've been watching Ken Burns' Civil War documentary. And then we went to go look at the rest of Ken Burns. He's got like,
He's
oh
got
my
like
God,
800
he's got,
documentaries
like,
that are
so
all
much.
18 hours long.
Actually, there's a really cool one he did about Da Vinci that I want to watch, because Da Vinci, I want to watch this one just because Da Vinci is such an incredible, like, oh my God, Da Vinci might be, I don't know, just, I went to an exhibit in New York years ago about Da Vinci, and it had some of his illustrations with his early inventions and whatnot. He was thinking of things that wouldn't exist for years, like hundreds of years later.
Hot theory.
What's that?
Was Da Vinci a time traveler?
I wouldn't be surprised. Like, Da Vinci was on another level.
And I mean,
completely things that wouldn't be invented for hundreds of years later, he had prototype inventions for, and it was just like, you would see it at that time period and like, what is this?
What if Da Vinci was like an art student from, some Northeastern university, accidentally stumbled into like a wormhole,
and like went back and said,
ends up in Italy, and is like, you know what, I'm gonna start the Renaissance.
If we can invent this stuff now, it would make our society better. But everyone thought he was crazy.
Yeah.
And he wakes up from a dream and he writes it down. Who's the one? Dan Brown. Why hasn't he done something about that?
I mean, he might have, for all we know.
Yeah, actually, we don't know. Okay, so Dan Brown, whatever, he did that movie with Tom Hanks, and when Mary Magdalene and Jesus, like,
the Da Vinci Code.
yes, that was it. It was literally called the Da Vinci Code.
The namesake.
But yeah, whatever. Anyway,
Octavia says, what if Da Vinci was the first isekai protagonist? Oh no, I've been whisked away to olden Italy. Ah!
that's a great, like,
Oh, so speaking
that's
of,
a good idea.
there is on Netflix,
Yeah.
again, like, gonna cancel it, but speaking of great discovered anime on Netflix, one of my favorite animes of all time is a Netflix original. It's based on the work of a woman who absolutely loves hot springs.
Yeah.
It's called Termai Nouveau Roma, and it is literally an isekai anime about a man, a Roman bath architect, who gets isekai'd to different baths of Japan, and then goes back in time and is like, I've been inspired.
And he makes that his own.
Yes. So he brings Japanese bath tech to the Roman Empire. And let me tell y'all, this is magical. This is a magical anime. Like, you absolutely must watch it.
Didn't they do like some sort of live?
Yes. Just like Arthur.
Yeah.
Every episode has a live educational component.
Right.
Where the woman who drew the manga visits the various hot springs that each episode is based on.
I like things like that.
Precious.
It's
like,
cute.
Truly too good to exist for this world.
We need more of that.
If you have the time. I think it's 8 episodes.
Wholesome.
It's so good.
It's wholesome. No intellectual has touched the fundamentals of calculus. I would only believe someone was a time traveler if they touched the fundamentals
Of calculus.
Da Vinci was just an intellectual. Oh, just.
Just an intellectual.
We could only hope to be just an intellectual. Listen, I'm very humbled by people that clearly have a third eye into something that the rest of us can't see. That to me is just like really inspiring. But yeah, so we are watching the Civil War. So last week I briefly talked about this too. It's such a good series.
It was put together in 85.
Yeah, it's
which is
really, really well done.
Crazy.
But I think
because it doesn't feel old.
No. We haven't watched anything modern though. Like, we're not up with any modern shows. Pluribus was the last series we watched.
That's correct.
I actually want to do an essay about Pluribus is part of this series. I want to talk about like the problems with forced utopias and gods. And I want to talk about Pluribus, Arcane, Severance, Elden Ring's DLC, one character in specific, and then BioShock. my essays that I'll get around to eventually.
I love it.
I also want to do. Oh, I have been.
I was gonna do an essay.
Yeah, you were.
And then I didn't need to because what I wanted to happen manifested itself. I was gonna do an essay on like why Pod Racer, or excuse me, Star Wars Episode 1 Racer Revenge for the N64 is one of the greatest racing games ever made.
Yeah.
And is truly just one of a kind and needs a sequel. And I actually wrote an outline.
Yeah, that's true.
I went and captured gameplay. All I needed to do was actually put it together. But then the Game Awards happened, and they announced a sequel. I'm like, well, my work here is done. I am content.
Yeah. Imagine though, had you done it, and then it came out,
your channel would have gotten views. Pew! Sorry, I was too slow.
I have been rewatching on my own Mad Men, and another video essay I want to do. I want to do a video essay about how Joan Holloway is like possibly the best female protagonist of all time. She is a girl's girl. She is loyal. She is so freaking professional. And I just realized, like, when I watch the show and she comes on, I'm like, okay, no one else matters anymore. Christina Hendricks did a fantastic job.
She got an award for that, didn't she?
She never did. She was nominated like 6 times. She was nominated 6 times.
Next to Don Draper, she is the most important character on the show. Yeah. By far.
But she's so freaking good. Like, I didn't realize the first time watching, she's always looking out for the girls. Mm-hmm. She's always so in the know, but in a professional way, not like in a gossipy, snitchy, sort of like queen. She's not a queen bee.
Well, she's so smart because she knows how to, she's what is it? Not an interrogator. She's like a master, like hostage negotiator.
Yeah.
Like if you think about it, way that she talks to all of the characters on that show,
she keeps everything
specific
going.
to what they want, what they need.
Yeah.
How she can get what she wants. Yeah. Like, fantastic character.
Yeah. So I want to do a breakdown about why Joan is like probably my favorite female character of all time.
I love that. You should.
I
love that show.
She's so good.
That show is also magic.
Watching again, like, oh. Yeah, that show.
I'm a little jealous you're watching it again because I would also like to watch that again.
Well, we could rewatch it again.
Oh, great.
I'm only on season 5.
Oh. Just watch 70 hours of television.
But I will watch stuff when I'm doing something else. So I was redoing the entire patio. I had to skim coat the ceiling, and I don't know if you guys have ever worked with drywall and skim coating. It's very tedious. There was a point where I started doing it, and I'm like, I've already skim coated. I've done 2 rooms. 2 ceilings. It's laborious. It takes days. You have to wear a mask. You have to wear goggles. You have to wear a ventilator. You have to have like a shop vac going. And so I started doing another room, and literally like an hour into it, I was like, oh, heck no, I'm not doing this again. So then I contacted someone and I asked him, I said, hey, here's, give me an estimate. It's like 9 by 11. What do you think it's going to be? And he's like, I'll do that for you for $900. And I said, oh, heck no. No. That's way too much money. And so then I ended up doing it myself. But it's like, so I'll put on a show in the background and not necessarily like sit there and watch it. But that's how I watch reruns, is because I use them to pass the time when I'm doing very tedious work that I'm better than what I know that guy would do.
Yeah.
Because I'm like a perfectionist.
Well, you are incredibly detail-oriented.
Yes.
So
when it comes to certain things, though, because I realized...
If you actually build per hour what they were going to build per hour, you'd probably bill for more because you do a better job.
I would. Yeah. I would, because I'm very just... Yes. If there's something... So we had some work done outside, and the guys... I don't think they did good work with the caulk. And you're just going to have to get over it. I know someone... What did you say?
What did you say?
Caulk, okay? English language, hello, thank you. But the caulk was like, it was like, had dirt in it. It was grainy. They left like these huge beaded, globs of it at the end. And so when I do it very nice, right? Yeah. I make sure I wipe my hands. It's seamless. You can't even tell there's caulk. So I undid what they did. I cut it out with an X-Acto knife. I took it out because I was like, I don't like this. It just doesn't look good. And I'm not going to have them come back and do it because I know they're not going to do as good of a job as I did. So I took photos before and after, and I showed the project manager, and I said, listen, your guys came and they did this work, and I don't really think it's not that good. Like, I wouldn't be able to recommend this work to a neighbor because I'd be embarrassed. And she's like, oh, we would have came out and did that, had you told. It's like, what do you mean? If you weren't going to do it right the first time, it's so much easier just to do it right the first time. It takes a little longer, but you just do it right. And that's for everything, right? When you're cleaning something, oh, okay, I'm only going to vacuum half the room. Like, no, just do it the whole entire thing. Like, this is the best way to get things done and then not have to revisit again. But if you're doing messy caulk work and you're like, oh, blah, 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 well, someone's going to have to cut it out. It's going to get it's just going to look gross. So, yeah, that's Mad Men.
That's Mad Men.
No, I'm just, just very particular because if it isn't good enough for me, it's certainly not going to. And this is the work when I do work for clients. Oh, I should show. I did a commercial.
Can you show it?
Yeah, I wonder if I could show my commercial.
Jega says, Marjorie Terrell is one of mine. Loved how clever she was, how she had limited effective empathy with high cognitive empathy, and used it for her own purposes, but also for positive outcome for everyone overall.
She's another great one, too, because I was really afraid for her during her wedding with Joffrey.
Mm-hmm.
I was, concerned, but she knew how to handle that situation.
Yes.
And then was it her mother or her grandma, hooked her up?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I want them to know it was me. That show was so good until it wasn't.
I can't even engage with any of the new stuff.
No.
I refuse.
We saw, it's called The Seven Kingdoms or something on HBO Max. It's a backstory to one of the characters in Game of Thrones. And I swear, as soon as we're skip. I can't hear the accent. I can't hear. Also, HBO has a poop fetish. HBO has a poop fetish for real.
Hot take incoming.
Okay? There's this show called Sex and the City. If you
Never heard
watched
of it.
They did a reboot called And Just Like That. And it's this show about these women and their friends, and they've been friends all their life, which is funny because they all hate each other IRL, but whatever. The last episode ends with a clogged toilet. I made him watch it.
She did make me watch it.
Because I was like, you would not believe this show, okay?
I had to watch a clogged toilet full of floating turds.
It was very realistic. It looked real.
Well, I've never seen turds float quite like that. But, yes.
But I mean,
yes.
it was filthy. It was heinous. It was one of the most disgusting, vile things I've ever seen in my entire life.
It actually, rivals the level of, South Park.
Yes.
Poop humor.
I think it was worse.
Yes, in many ways it was worse.
It was worse. It was
I mean, I've seen Stan crap out what was it?
And it was worse.
A Bono-sized turd, and
it was disgusting.
It was
But if
still
you could
worse
probably
than that.
go look this scene up, just called And Just Like That poop scene. It was filthy. It was horrific, right? So this just came out last year. I heard that the new Game of Thrones show has an extended series focused on poop. In the very beginning, it's like a 5-minute stream of poop or something. And then someone was like, I think HBO has a poop fetish because they constantly show it. Why is that?
I don't know.
What is wrong with who's in charge with HBO right now?
I don't know.
What's his name?
I don't know who's in. Oh, Zaslav?
Yeah.
Yeah. Zaslav likes
There might
poop.
be something to answer for there. Maybe that's another essay. What is Zaslav?
Does Zaslav like poop?
It's disgusting though, but that even turned me off the show even more. I'm like, now I really don't want to watch the show because what is up with the potty humor?
Well, it's I think
in
about
recent television. I've never seen potty humor in my life outside of
What about Dumb and Dumber?
I've never watched that.
Oh, well, it's pretty great though. The potty humor in that's pretty good.
But why is it coming back?
I don't know. It belongs in Dumb and Dumber.
It doesn't belong in Game of Thrones.
Not in Game of Thrones.
It doesn't belong
Absolutely.
in prestige TV. That's my rant about why are we bringing back potty humor? Why are we making it? It doesn't need to be popular. Leave it in the 90s,
Keldar says because their finances are in the toilet.
Is it like with Tarantino and feet? You know what? Okay, the Tarantino foot thing.
T. Edward says, hold on. The main character takes a shit, but it's nothing of the magnitude you mentioned.
Listen, I'm just repeating what I heard. I'm just repeating what I heard. Someone said it was like a 5-minute extended scene.
I don't know why you would do that, though.
But I believed it because I'm not going to fact check that. If I hear something like that, I'm going to think, oh, that's awful.
I'll fact check it. I'll check it
I
out.
want nothing to do with that.
I'll verify whether
But
or
again,
not.
why? It doesn't need to happen.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
It just doesn't need to happen. I don't know why they're trying to make it popular. But yeah, that's first the Starbucks cup and now this. Oh, in Game of Thrones, the Starbucks cup that they forgot to edit out during the last
Oh, yeah.
scene.
That was so goofy. Speaking of Tarantino,
Yeah.
we saw that trailer.
Yes, the one
The
for
Wild Adventures of Cliff Booth.
Right, which is a sequel to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, but it's not directed by Tarantino. The
Written by-
screenplay was written by him,
And it's directed by David Fincher.
David Fincher. David Fincher who also did Zodiac, who
al-
also is going to
Fight
do.
Club.
He's also going
Seven.
to do like the American version of Squid Game.
Yes, he is.
Which looks so. I'm sorry.
David Fincher's been on a weird streak. Because
Yeah.
the last movie he did was The Killer, right?
The Killer.
With Michael Fassbender.
I never. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Which was, I mean, that was a weird movie.
It was a weird movie. Wasn't that like made for Netflix?
Made for Netflix.
I think it was.
Well,
maybe
and
it
The Many
wasn't
Adventures of
Netflix.
Cliff Booth is also made for Netflix.
Oh, is it? I
Yeah.
didn't know it was.
Yeah.
What's up with all these made for Netflix, made for HBO, made for Apple TV?
Well, it's because Netflix, HBO, Apple TV have bought all the studios that used
Yeah,
to
they
make
really
these
have.
movies.
Amazon bought MGM. We're
Yeah,
screwed.
we're screwed.
I just want like a movie, and I don't want a series. You ever feel that way? I'm kind of sick and tired of the series. Like I want to just sit down and watch like a movie, but I don't need it to be like.
That's kind of funny because when we just saw 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple,
Yeah.
which is probably the best
So
movie of
good.
this year so far.
Yeah.
And we were coming out of the theater, hyped for the next movie, and I was like, this would have been a TV series
Yes.
had they
yes.
not been very defensive
Right.
of it.
Right.
And like you could see how they would turn it into a series,
Yes.
and it would not be as good
No.
as being forced to do the first movie 28 Years Later and then
Right.
Bone Temple as like these sort of 2-hour epic.
There's something that goes into editing and narrowing down the scope of the story you want
Yes.
to tell that makes it better.
Editing.
And sometimes it goes too far. So Pluribus, for example, I don't know if you guys have Pluribus. It was Apple TV's show that just came out. I think was it this year?
Last year.
Okay, I'm like, it feels like a long time. It's only February, and it feels like it's been like 5 years already.
I think it was last year.
But Pluribus
I don't know.
was like 8 episodes, I think. And for me, I really just did not enjoy the show because I hated the main character, Carol. But I forced myself to watch it because I do want to make I do want to feature it in one of my videos essays that I'll never do. But I just thought to myself, like, this would have been so much better if it was cut down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of having hour-long episodes, if they were 30 minutes a piece, and we're getting rid of some of this like gratuitous, the shots and the exposition, and I don't really get anything off of what's his name, Vince Gilligan's. Really, he loves to do these long, quiet shots where he likes to build this scene, and
Well, it was really great in Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul.
I don't really remember so much of that.
That's
though.
because they were shorter.
Yeah, see, that's the
It was
thing. I think
usually just like, he would do like a long shot on a location, like Los Pollos Hermanos,
Yeah.
or the coffee store.
Right.
No, was it?
No, you're right.
Cinnabon.
He would do that. Yeah,
Right?
now
Like,
that I'm thinking. Yeah, he
Saul
did.
working at Cinnabon. Like, he would do these long shots of him making cinnamon rolls, but I don't feel like, I feel it was more interesting.
Yeah.
Because we know these characters and we care
Mhm.
about them, and we want to see them function in these weird environments.
Yeah.
So it works better. Where in Pluribus, like, we hate Carol.
I hated Carol. Are we supposed to?
No, you're supposed to hate Carol.
Some people, I'm sure, like her though.
Some people
Does
like
anyone
her.
out there like Carol?
This is true. They're wrong. You are supposed to hate Carol.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh,
That's
I
the
feel
point.
like they made her name intentionally this close to Karen.
Yeah.
Because the whole premise of Pluribus is, what if the world's most dislikable character is like the only survivor type
Yes.
thing, like
And that's
in
the
that
point.
scenario, But I just feel like I would have enjoyed it if it was shorter. I'm kind of just over like long episodes. I say this as we're watching the Ken Burns Civil War documentary, which is very long. But the
18
difference
hours.
it is all historical.
Yes.
And it is very, very intentional. There is no wasted time there at all.
Correct.
Everything included is there because of necessity. And another reason I love it is because I love primary sources. I'll take any day reading, like, I read the letters that Henry VIII's divorced, beheaded, died, divorced, beheaded.
Survived.
The second beheaded.
Sad.
What was her name? So I have this friend, and we went out to dinner. And
I made a mistake.
my friend is like very, very extremely knowledgeable about specific things, and one of them happens
She's
to
like
be
a human encyclopedia.
yes,
On things that happened
things.
between the years what?
Like
1200 AD to
she's
16
very
1700
smart.
AD.
She's very smart.
She can tell you everything that happened. Every single thing.
But he made the mistake of saying, "Why did Henry VIII behead his?"
Well, yeah,
second
because
wife?
you got this cute little bookmark, and it was like divorced, beheaded, died, divorced, beheaded. So I'm like, I never thought about the fact that like these women actually were beheaded.
Right.
I'm like, why were they beheaded? I just asked you that very casually at a dinner, and
She's
her
like,
friend
dropped
like,
everything to
you
tell
could
him.
almost see the light just go, ching, like, oh, this
Yeah.
is my time to shine.
So if she was here, she'd be able to tell me
Yes.
why she was beheaded. But I read her letters. Catherine Howard, I think was her name. Because anyone fact check me? Does anyone know who I'm
I think that's
talking
Ron
about?
Howard's daughter.
Yeah, right. Catherine Howard, I read her primary sources that she wrote to, it was one of Henry's men that she became romantically attached to because it was so sad. I mean, she was a child. He married her. She fell in love with one of his men, and they wrote letters back and forth. So that's a long way of saying I read all of her primary sources, the letters. I would much rather read her letters than read someone who doesn't know what they're talking about's account of her life. That's just, so I love primary sources.
Yeah.
And the way that Ken Burns incorporates so much of letters and diaries and firsthand accounts in their actual words makes it a much better experience for me than we're just watching like a historical retelling. I'm just hearing all of that. I also, in documentaries too, I really think I prefer the ones that use real images, real videos, or just, showing this location
Photographs,
200 years
yeah.
later than reenactments.
Yeah, reenactments are not the best.
They're so touching. The only one great documentary we watched that was a reenactment was the Netflix one, The Samurai. Or it was the one about Oda Nobunaga.
Age of the Samurai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was like 6 episodes?
Yeah.
That's a great documentary, by the way. If you want a good documentary, that one.
Age of Samurai.
Age of Samurai. But it's about Oda Nobunaga, and you can say the rest.
Tokugawa Ieyasu.
And then who was the other one? The one before Ieyasu. Because they both served under Oda Nobunaga.
Hidetake.
Yeah, that was it. It was Hidetake.
Hideyoshi.
Yes.
Hideyoshi.
Tanaka?
No,
what was it? It was like...
He's the antagonist of Neo too.
Yeah. Anyways, that
yes.
was a great documentary that does use reenactment, and it works. It really, really works for that. Because they don't have any... It's not like you had photographs and videos and paintings a ton to go on.
Right.
So the reenactments are so good for that because it really visualizes the characters that are being discussed, the figures that are being discussed. So I will say that documentary is my one exception to my I don't like reenactments.
Right.
Yeah, that one's really good.
We've only seen 2 episodes of it, but on HBO there's a series called Florida Men.
Yes.
And they do reenactments with famous actors.
Yes.
And what I will say
okay.
is they have the primary source who tells the story, and like this is like
yeah,
not.
they're interviewing the real person.
They're interviewing the real person, but this is not like history that needed to be preserved.
No.
This is like I did a moonshine run and it went wrong. And, this like Florida Man. It tells you the story, but then they like cast these perfect celebrity lookalikes.
Yeah.
And
So-
they do bring an air of like comedy and
Right.
fun to it.
It's the same producers that did Righteous Gemstones. If you know Righteous Gemstones, and
You know what you're getting into.
It's what's his name?
Dan McBride.
Yeah, Danny McBride. And also Uncle Baby Billy.
Yeah. Walton Goggins.
Walton Goggins, that's right. Really, really funny show. But it's the same producer, so it's a comedy. But we wouldn't be watching that if we didn't live in Florida.
I don't know.
I would have, if I lived in Michigan, I would have zero interest in it.
I think people have a morbid fascination with Florida.
I mean,
I'll tell you why. Because I work for a global remote company.
Yeah.
And I get on the phone with a lot of press, media, or just coworkers. Mm-hmm. And when I tell them I live in Florida, the questions I get asked, it is like...
because we have a bad reputation.
It's not just bad.
We do math.
Well, it's like, oh, do you get to go to Disney on the weekends? It's like, well, if I have passes.
Actually, yes.
Yeah.
That has happened.
Like, oh,
that has been a reality.
Do you see alligators all the time? Yeah. And when we cross certain bridges, yeah, you see alligators. Like, like people, I think Florida is kind of like Australia, where there's a little bit of mythology built up around.
I know.
Like
it has
the creatures, the world.
Yeah, see, Florida Man, it's about bath salts. It's like that's what everyone thinks of.
Yeah,
we just.
Is it true that the Florida men down there are crazy? Yeah.
So yeah,
it's true.
We're native Floridians, which also is a very rare thing because a lot of people from Florida aren't born here, and so you have native Floridians. It's like, oh wow, that's rare. Everyone's like, yeah, I came down here. We have a lot of neighbors who I'm not going to say who they are because I'm not going to. Now camshaft has me like thinking like I'm not going to say anything that's going to like give someone ammo. You know?
They've got a neighbor from this state, and this state. Yeah. If I triangulate the location of all the snowbirds who moved down, then I will be able to figure out exactly where they are.
Like who
Steal
knows?
The Joker figure.
Let's not give them any, ammunition. But yeah, that is what we're watching right now.
Super Potion says you guys have IRL Pokemon running in the streets. Squirrels, gators.
Yeah. Lizards,
little lizards. I mean, we do have invasive species like the python and the iguana.
Yeah, sadly, Florida is like, I think we might be the highest ranking state in America, in North America, in the United States for invasive species just because we have a lot of like people that have like exotic pets and then they
let them go.
They let them go.
And the climate is so right that
they will wipe out our native species.
Yes, because anything can live here.
We have these cute, tiny little deer in the south of Florida called key deer, and they're eaten by pythons and snakes, and it's so sad.
Should I make a Pokemon game about Florida?
No. Pokemon has lost its way.
That's what I'm saying.
We've talked about
we make a better Pokemon about Florida creatures.
Power World already did
educate
like a better Pokemon. I think Nintendo has really, I think they really need to take a breath and reset. They need to do what Wonka did, and they need to close the factory and kind of get things.
I wonder where you were going with that. I was like, they need to do what Wonka did, torture children.
They need to do what Wonka did, close the factory, kind of just rethink about what their purpose is, and then reopen. Because I think right now with their recent, the Switch 2, what titles have been for the Switch 2?
The France Pokemon.
What else? Mario Kart.
Oh, you're talking just in general.
I'm talking about like Pokemon. What was the release games for Switch 2 that were like exclusive?
Well, Mario Kart was the release. And then, weeks to come, you had Donkey Kong.
Okay.
Kirby Air Rider. Are you making faces like these aren't good games?
I'm making faces like continue.
Oh, okay. There was Metroid Prime 4, which I will admit was just okay.
There was Mario Party, which was
terrible.
Sucked. It was the worst Mario Party ever. And this is coming from a long lineage of amazing Mario Party games. It's like you'd think they would know how to do this, and I think they have lost their way. I think they're like Wonka before he closed the factory.
Yeah, but they literally released Mario Kart, Air Ride, and Donkey Kong.
That's different.
It's not like Wonka was, Wonka lost.
Wonka was magic. He was still making good chocolate though. He was making some hit chocolate.
Well, yeah, I mean he didn't stop. You see the montage in the beginning.
Yeah, so I'm saying he was making good chocolate, but he closed the factory.
You want a Wonka bar or you want a Wonka bar?
A tea editor, Kite hates kids confirmed. That is not true. I love kids and they love me. So if it's so funny because
Kitetails is like the Pied Piper.
Yes.
When she shows up and there are children around,
they just like
they think she's a big kid.
Yes, they just love me. I don't know if it's like I give off princess vibes or whatnot. Like, you know, like I don't know. They really like me.
They love her. It's crazy.
Oh, I've talked about this briefly, but I've got my paperwork and I am hired to be a substitute teacher. I just need to finish my training modules and whatnot. But that got put on hold because our dog was sick last week, and it was so sad. We thought we were going to have to put our dog down. Like we had the last 5 days have been very. Has it been longer than that? I don't know.
No, I mean just the last month.
It's like the last month.
The last month has been a nightmare.
Yes,
absolute
for different
nightmare.
reasons. But then it's just like
plethora of reasons.
Yeah, but then poor Luna. So yeah, that kind of got put on hold. But yeah, I just feel like Nintendo has kind of lost their way a little bit.
But they released 3 bangers.
But then why is Mario Party the worst one?
Well, then Nintendo. You can't look at Nintendo and think like Nintendo is Wonka, because they're not. Nintendo is a conglomerate of a lot of different teams and companies. Like the Xenoblade team,
but the fact
Monolith,
that they've been doing
they've only released bangers.
Not Mario Party sucked.
But Monolith didn't make Mario Party.
How much did you pay for Mario Party?
You don't want to know. The
See, that's not right.
The team that did Donkey Kong Bonanza is the team that did Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
Like, they have good teams.
They have good teams, but
they have A teams and B teams, and maybe even a C team in there.
I think everyone needs to take a step back. I mean, Netflix is out of control with all the crap that they're putting out.
Yes.
Like, it's out of control.
I don't disagree.
HBO Max, David Zaslav's out of control. He wanted to freaking take TCM off.
I mean, we know that guy likes poop.
So he's really bad taste in things, and we're letting this guy just run HBO.
We're just letting him run it.
I mean,
we're letting him do it, guys.
We're not even calling it what he wanted to call it. He
Max.
wanted to call it Max.
That right there.
No one calls it Max.
Is truly one of the most like.
But it shows you there's some weird disconnect with he just doesn't understand.
No.
You know?
No.
So I think everyone needs to kind of take a step back. Just like breathe and take a step back and like just, oh, IRL Miss Rachel. Oh, you know, she's such a good person. I feel bad because she's such a good person. And before I knew about the kind of woman she was, she's such a sweet, kind, empathetic person. I was always like, oh, I freaking hate Miss Rachel because she's so like.
You didn't like her songs.
I didn't like her songs.
But they're for children.
Yes, but then my niece would watch them. She was like, I want to watch Miss Rachel. I was like, we're not watching. No, we're gonna watch The Wiggles. The Wiggles they have like a stage.
The Wiggles is quality entertainment.
It's like very high quality, right? High production value.
They play their own instruments.
And then Miss Rachel's like, oh, you know, I say this as we literally have like a green screen behind. Not this one, but there is a pull down green screen. Like, oh, Miss Rachel, she's just in front of green. Like, I was being a little too, you know. But I was like, she's a multimillionaire.
Sure.
So I felt like she could step up her production value because let me tell you what, if we were multimillionaires.
Oh, man.
Based off of this, like if this was bringing in money, this is what our stage would look. We would have a stage. We would have chairs. We would have lights. It would be high production value.
That's the dream.
Like if we were raking in that kind of money from this, I would put it all back into this, right? In fact, I do out-of-pocket expenses just because I was like, okay, I wanted to try and do the podcast setup. By the way, does this work out? Can you hear us both well?
Hello?
Because I kind of want to do this setting regularly.
Also, I need to know because I'm going to be using this soon.
Yeah, you're going to be doing a live stream for your podcast.
Yeah, I have a podcast that's about to hit its 200th episode.
Yeah, which if you guys want to look, he's doing...
It might not be for you. I'll just be honest.
Yeah, it's business.
Are you a slave to corporate culture?
Well, you're not, though.
That's why I have a podcast.
But you don't.
It helps you become.
You push against that.
Yes,
though.
as someone who was.
You're not a corporate shill.
No, I'm saying a slave.
Yeah.
I'm not a shill.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like if you feel that corporate holds you down.
Right. Then it's for you.
Because everyone is playing a game. This entire podcast was designed by two people who've managed to play it well,
Yeah.
while also not losing our sanity.
Right.
Mostly. And it's a self-help podcast for people in corporate.
Yeah, you and your business associate.
Yeah, my business associate and I.
But you're going to be using this setup,
Yes,
so I need to know
our 200th episode is going to be live.
Camp Shop business expense $500 Joker. Yeah, I'm going to write this off on my taxes. I'm going to say it's just like a prop, right?
Oh, we did
It's
unbox it on this.
We did.
Therefore, it is part of Kite Tales Incorporated.
I would just have to keep it here as like proof.
No, the proof is in the pudding. It's in the video itself.
Kite's in it for the love of the game. I legit am, Jegga. I legit am. I was telling you to like, so we went to go see 9 Inch Nails.
Who?
We went to go see 9 Inch Nails.
9 Inch Nails. Never heard of them.
Yeah.
What was that like?
So you love Trent Reznor.
I do.
Super Potion? Hype Train?
Oh, Super Potion.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Super Potion.
Always bringing the hype.
Oh, no, you've lost. That's very sweet. Thank you. Now you have to rate it off. Oh, thank you. You're part of the scheme. They're going to make a Netflix documentary on us now.
They're going to call it The Scheme.
The Scheme. That was a Twitch streamer, and she was involved with some shady things. It wasn't until Super Potion came that it became a felony. Super Potion pushed into the felony category. Okay, so we went to go see 9 Inch Nails, which is your favorite musician.
My favorite band / musician
But
of all time.
Trent Reznor is the musician.
Yes, I love him to death.
And it was...
You've never been... So this is my 4th 9 Inch Nails show.
Yeah, I'd never been before.
You've never been before. I've never taken you because I was afraid it would be too much for you.
Yeah.
I have played clips of 9 Inch Nails songs in the car before and quote you 5 seconds into hearing drums, "I'm getting a headache, please turn it off." So I was like, this is not for you. I'll take my brother. Now, it was in Jacksonville, which is not anywhere near us. So
No.
we had to stay to see it.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I have an important date coming up in my life. I want to go see 9 Inch Nails. They're coming to Jacksonville. You're coming with me.
Yeah.
It'll be for this important date. And we'll make a trip out of it.
Business expensive?
I wish we could business expense it because it was not cheap. Just like this little guy.
Yeah.
So we went and we saw. It doesn't matter what I say because they're just going to hear me say, I love it. What did you think about 9 Inch Nails? You should tell the full story, actually.
Yeah, so it was so fun. We got to the hotel lobby, and everyone in the hotel lobby is dressed in black.
Everyone, which I am used to by now as a fan.
And everyone's dressed in
But
black.
I forgot you've never experienced the 9 Inch Nails fandom,
No.
which looks like they fell out of 95 and never changed.
Yes, just like everyone's got a chain, like
Everyone's got bags with patches.
they've got wrist spikes
There's metal
on.
everywhere.
Yeah, they've got frayed patches. They've got black fishnets. They've got these chunky, big black combat boots.
Everyone's got the boots. Everyone's wearing a 9 Inch Nails
They've got
shirt.
piercings and makeup and hair product, and it just looked like very stereotypical,
Yeah.
like that crowd.
Rave goth
Yeah.
scene. Yes.
So everyone there, and then the hotel, they're like playing.
They're playing 9 Inch Nails in the
lobby.
hotel, which was like, oh, interesting.
And so the concert started. It actually opened with this single.
Just like 9 Inch Nails, it's a band
It's a band
called Boys Noise,
but it's one guy.
one guy.
and he does like.
He's like a DJ,
Yeah.
but he also he's an electronic composer / DJ.
He worked with him on
The Tron Ares soundtrack.
the one with Jared Leto that everyone hated. I thought Jared. First of all, I don't know much about Jared Leto. I know he
might be a creep.
I think he's been canceled.
He might be a creep.
Yeah, I think he's involved with some.
But he's not like a
nefarious
Neil
things.
Gaiman level creep.
I don't
We
know
don't
though.
know.
I don't know
There's-
anything about Jared Leto.
It
I
hasn't
have
gone
to
to
be
court.
honest. I don't know anything about Jared Leto.
Right.
But
We don't know from like Gaiman to Cosby where he
Right.
aligns on the
yeah,
creep scale.
I don't know about Jared Leto enough, but I will say his performance in Tron Legacy was it Ares, whatever.
Ares. Legacy was better.
I will say he did good.
Well,
he was like the only good
Here's-
actor in Tron.
There is an internet hate boner for Jared Leto.
But
even before the creep allegations came out, people have not liked him.
No.
Which has always been weird to me because I think he's phenomenal.
But maybe it's because they knew,
maybe.
they could tell.
Maybe they could tell.
Maybe they could tell there was something. Is this the same reason like Russell Brand? Like everyone hated him too.
Yeah, but that guy always wigged me out. I
He
never
was
liked
always
him.
very creepy.
I
But he
never
kinda
liked that
has the
dude.
same energy as Jared Leto though, like
Nah.
scraggly hair. He kind of looks like wannabe cult leader. It is a wannabe cult leader type.
I could see that. But like
That's the vibe they give.
If you look at early Leto, I'm talking like American Psycho, Lord of War, Fight Club, early Leto. He's really good.
Yeah.
Like he was a little bit of a chameleon in his early days.
See, Jared Leto is an iconic cult leader, maybe ironic. I said iconic. Yeah, that's exactly.
Yes.
Like that's the vibe that he gives.
Wait a second.
What?
Camshaft says, guess that's why he's Skeletor. Is that for real? Is Jared Leto Skeletor in the upcoming Masters of the Universe?
Mega.
Oh, you got that. You unlocked that.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh, thank you. That's adorable. Wait, he's Skeletor?
I mean, firstly, that dude is cut. So that works.
But Skeletor is so big.
He-Man.
Jared Leto's like very slim. He's very svelte.
He's built though.
But
like
Skeletor is like
Jared Leto got the body. Jared Leto got the bod.
Skeletor is big though. Like
yeah, Skeletor big.
But Jared Leto he's small but built.
I don't think he's small.
Yeah, he is. He's not like when you think of a big guy, you're like Jason Momoa or Dwayne Rock Johnson.
But he's not wrestler big, but he is built.
Yeah, but Skeletor is wrestler like has Jason Momoa's body.
Sure, but I don't think Jason Momoa could play Skeletor.
But having a smaller Skeletor would be weird.
And I mean, they could always like prosthetic him up. They're gonna have to because he's blue.
I don't know.
And it's his skull.
Wait, huh? Crappy hair. I'm a man with no, Edward. Let me walk this back. No, I didn't say crappy hair. I said they. I have nothing against long hair. Okay, let me just preface that.
I mean, we have
It's
a
like,
figure of a man
I
with
love
shoulder
long
length hair,
right? I meant they have the same look to them. You're gonna think I was talking about their hair now. It has nothing to do with. I'm sure your hair is beautiful and lovely, and you do not give off the same vibes as Jared Leto. I'm just saying, cult leader is what I said.
Yes,
cult
leader.
Hair. I didn't say crappy. I had to think about like what did I cult leader hair like CULT.
You think Jared Leto could play Jesus Christ? The Nazarene?
I think he would love to. I think he's been trying. It's how like Ariana Grande has been trying to like force herself to play Audrey Hepburn in the biopic by changing her eyebrows and changing her skin color.
Okay.
She has been trying. Everyone's like, why is Ariana Grande dressing and looking the way that she does right now? And everyone's like, oh, it's because she wants to play Audrey Hepburn in the upcoming biopic that Mooney Rana or whatever, Rana Mooney, whatever her name is.
Rooney Mara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I swear to God, I hope that movie doesn't happen, by the way. I don't need an Audrey Hepburn biopic.
No one
I've
needs
seen
an
all the
Audrey Hepburn
documentaries.
biopic.
We don't need anyone. No one can replace her. No one can depict her.
Well, it's like that Marilyn Monroe thing they tried to do.
With
Ana de Armas.
Yes. And I didn't see the movie, but I saw a review of the movie by a Marilyn Monroe superfan. She was like, that was the most disgusting, awful thing I've ever seen. It was a total, like, this would have broken Marilyn's heart. Do we really need to be putting our poor actresses through this? But yeah, so I feel like Jared Leto is waiting. He's waiting for someone to say, now, is anyone ever going to be able to depict Jesus as good as Willem Dafoe did? We haven't even seen that movie, but we saw clips of it.
I don't think anyone can depict anything as well as Willem Dafoe depicts whatever he is depicting.
We haven't seen it. It was called
The Last Temptation of Christ.
The Last Temptation of Christ. And it was a Martin Scorsese movie. We only saw clips of it, of Willem Dafoe playing Jesus in a what if what if Jesus had actually listened to Satan and left everything
Well, it's
behind?
almost like it's
a parallel timeline, right?
Well, not even, because when he's on the cross as he's dying,
Right.
he gets like a flash.
Right, of what it would have been.
It's like It's a Wonderful Life for Jesus.
Yeah, it is. With William Dafoe as Jesus. Yes. No, actually, I think Henry or Caviezel. No, don't tell me his name. Jim Caviezel. He did Jesus.
He did do Jesus.
He did a good Jesus.
I never saw it.
I saw it was good. But yeah, I feel like Jared Leto he's stomping around like, oh, please ask me to play Jesus. Like, that's the vibe I get from him. Anyways, what were we talking about? Why were we talking about Jared? Oh, Nine Inch Nails. That's right.
So we're in the lobby and everyone is
yes.
is a nails head,
right.
as the old.
And then we get to the concert and there's this kid in front of us and he has this jacket and it has this blue light on it. First the light was red and all the lights in the arena were red.
So it actually looked really nice.
So it looked good. I was like, oh, that's so cool. But then he turned it blue
and you
halfway
lost it.
Through and I was just like silently like it was so blinding because I've really discovered I do not like the color blue light in my eyes.
Which we'll talk more about in a second.
Yes,
why.
Actually it's relevant. So I was looking at it, I was like, oh, I want to tell this kid to like turn off his jacket, but no one around me cares. No one cares about the blue light.
I didn't even care. It didn't even bother me, and I was right next to it.
But it really bothered me. It stood out. But then as the concert goes on, blah, 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 Trent Reznor comes out. First of all...
Don't skip the good part. You just skipped over Little Boy's Noise.
Oh, yeah, he was great.
He was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The reason
Played an hour-long set of his collection of music.
And it's not an instrument. It is a...
computer.
Table.
Yes.
And he, like, does these tracks where he'll, like, make a loop, and then he'd, like, and then he'd, like, make a copy of the loop, and it was like watching a glockenspiel. Yes. Right?
A glockenspiel.
Is that what it's called? Like, the German thing that has all the bells and the whistles?
I think so.
Like,
I think a glockenspiel is actually a type of...
Okay, it's like watching that German instrument that has a ton of little things on it.
Yeah, okay.
Whatever that's called. Sure. But that's what it was like watching. Yes. So he was great. And then Trent Reznor came on. And so you told me before we go to this concert, like, people are probably going to be like, and smoking, and it's going to be like dirty. Yeah. And so I didn't dress.
But we were actually sitting next to the olds. Which was very nice.
Yeah, we were like in the old section.
We were in the old section, which was nice.
Was seated. But I didn't wear nice clothes to this. I wore like my painter's pants.
So you kind of blend in.
I had cargo pants that were stained with paint. Yeah. Because I'm not going to wear something nice and it's going to get like filled with smoke and whatever. But then Trent Reznor came out and he was also wearing like bleached painter's.
So his outfit,
it looked like he had been working.
The fans have dissected this. It's the same outfit he wore last year. He just dunked it in bleach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but it was like, he had like these a cutoff vest. He had these, he looked like he'd been working outside. Yeah. And then he had like this broken harness around his chest and like the straps were flowing.
It was kind of like Snake's harness from Metal Gear Solid 2.
Except broken and dangling. Yeah. Okay. And he had that heavy combat boots and he was like jumping around. He was like doing this like monkey thing. I can't imitate it sitting down.
That man is 60 years old.
He's jumping, he's kicking.
He's kicking, he's jumping.
He's screaming, he's sweating.
So there, someone caught a clip. The way the stage is set up for this show is there was Boys Noise's stage, which is kind of next to the sound mixing booth. In the middle of the arena is a stage, the stage. And then at the normal, A stage, big curtain, all that. Yeah. During the show, multiple times, I think 4 times this happened, he would run from main stage to the middle of the arena. Yeah. And someone actually caught a clip of him doing it. And like the speed at which that man moved and they escort him through, like, it's amazing. Yeah. It's amazing how they did this.
It was a junkyard fit. That's it. Yes. Very junkyard fit. But he was very, very animated. But some of the lyrics, like, one of the songs is literally like, we should read you probably know the lyrics.
What's the song?
He's like, hey, pig.
Yeah, you. Hey, pig, 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 pig.
You mother effing pig.
Well, that comes later, but yes.
Literally the lyrics to the song, okay? And you got to think, like, I listen to Nat King Cole. I listen to Betty Goodman. I listen to Frank Sinatra. I listen to freaking Chopin, Tchaikovsky. I listen to Strauss. And so
Here's a 60-year-old man in a bleached out.
singing "Hey pig, I want to f you like an animal. I want to."
Okay, it's not the same song. Let's not put those two lyrics together. Even though they do come 3 tracks later, let's not put those two lyrics
these are the
together.
lyrics, you know. And so it was just.
Can I? Okay, just in case you like Nine Inch Nails and you're not going to see them in tour, the funniest part about this specific "Hey Pig" song is it's a very slow kind of. I would almost call it groovy. It's a groovy jam. If you've heard the track on the Pretty Hate or not Downward Spiral, and the way he did it in this show was almost like 90s alt rock. Like he added a guitar, he made it kind of funny, and like he was having fun, which I've never seen him have fun and be goofy.
He was like
with one of his own songs.
silly.
He was being so silly.
He was doing this snake wobble.
At the end of the song, he goes, "Nothing can stop me now because I don't care anymore." And he starts slowing the song, and he's like, "Nothing can stop me." And I'm like, "What?" And I leaned over to Kite Tails, and I was like, he's never done this before. Like, this is...
He was in a good mood.
Totally out of character.
Great mood.
Yes.
And I think it's probably because if he was in Florida, him and his family probably went to Disney ahead of time or something like that.
They go to Disney every time they're here.
He was in a really good mood. And then he did another song. Which one was it that I was thinking of?
What's the
okay.
lyric?
So he did this song in the beginning that we didn't like.
Yes.
And I thought to myself, it just sounded really bad.
I'd never heard it before. Which I was
then
like,
we found out it was his wife's song.
I don't know. Yeah, it was a How to Destroy Angels song, which is his wife's band.
And then I felt kind of bad because it's like the one song I didn't like was written by his wife. And
I really need to hear her do it. She wrote it for this movie called Bones and All with Timothée Chalamet, which is apparently about eating people.
Huh.
I'm curious.
Okay.
But she's very good.
Yeah.
Like, she's a great singer, good songwriter. Mm-hmm. I have a feeling she does it better.
Yeah.
And maybe. it's a you know, it was a sweet thing that he was trying to do because she was in the audience watching.
Yeah.
So he was doing it for her, which is nice.
I'm glad
gesture.
I didn't like boo.
Well, I'm glad you didn't do that either because
the
entire arena would have descended on us.
March of the Pigs, is that the song?
So that came later. In fact, when that song started, I said, okay, now it's time to watch the mosh pit. Because I told you ahead of time, I'm like, the reason we're in seats.
Yes, because
every time I've seen Nine Inch Nails, I've been in the front row. And I would wait like 8 hours to get on the bar. I did not do that with her. Because she would not make it. So I said, watch this. I haven't seen Nine Inch Nails in 10 years, by the way. So this audience has aged a little bit, as have we all over the last 10 years. When March of the Pigs started, I expected the mosh pit to go nuts. Because we could see them perfectly from our little aristocratic bourgeoisie seats. And they didn't.
They were tired.
They were just dancing.
They were just vibing.
People were vibing and having fun. It was the least violent Nine Inch Nails show I've ever been to, and that's a compliment.
It was peaceful.
It was peaceful.
What is Flex doing to this refinely? Like it was good though.
I kept checking in.
I was
like, I got so like
it was gonna be like
he did a block of, and like I love all of his work. Like I just have an affinity for the first song he's ever made to the most recent stuff he's doing with Atticus Ross. It's not even Nine Inch Nails. His scores.
Own stuff.
I love everything he's done. I love it all equally. I don't even have a preference. My favorite album is The Fragile, but like I don't have a preference of like an era of Trent.
Yeah. But
he did a block where it was March of the Pigs, Gave Up, Mr. Self-Destruct. I think there was he played Burn, but that's kind of outside. But there was like it was a block of like really hard songs, like his harder stuff. Heresy, that was the other one that he played. I'm like,
yeah,
is she enjoying
I know
this?
the lyrics to that one.
God is dead and no one cares. If there's a hell, I'll see you there.
Yeah, and he just kept repeating. I was like, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
Well, I mean that song.
Jesus is probably looking down, being like, Trent.
That song.
I gave you a great day at Disney.
Is brilliant.
How is that?
Because the song is actually about how the religious people have betrayed religion.
Yeah, we talked about this briefly because you made me watch David Bowie and Trent Reznor's music
I'm Afraid
video.
of Americans.
Yeah.
Yes.
where he's pulling some.
He's literally doing a Robert De Niro Taxi Driver.
Yeah. Which we found out. Okay, we watched the Martin Scorsese documentary. The most shocking thing about that documentary is that Robert De Niro, everyone in Robert De Niro's life who's close to him, calls him Bob.
Bob De Niro. Who knew?
They kept saying Bob. He's like, Bob wanted to do this. Bob's like, who is Bob? And then Robert De Niro, I'm like, oh my
Robert De Niro, come on, yeah, Bob.
Robert De Niro is Bob.
Yes.
And if you're his friend, you call him Bob. Not Bobby, not Robert.
Not
you call him Bob.
Call him Bob.
But Trent Reznor was doing...
Heresy. God is Dead, No One Cares. It's
yes.
all see there. Yeah. Brilliant song. Great song. But I was worried. I kept looking. I'm like, is she okay?
It was
Is
fine.
this too hard?
I had earplugs.
You did have earplugs, and then he went to the center stage with Boys Noise, and they did remixes of... Well, it started with The Vessel, but then it turned into a different song, which I'm blanking on.
The one from Tron?
Then he did Tron, As Alive as You Needed Me to Be, and then he did Closer. And the remix for Closer, oh my God, that's the best version I've ever heard of that song ever. Boys Noise needs to release whatever he's created with Trent.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what,
the remix album's so good.
I can tell you if you're like, okay, how does the Blue Danube go? I'll be like, oh, okay. But if I was like, how does March as a Pig go? Yeah, you couldn't tell me. How does Heresy go? If there is a God, I want him dead. I want him dead. I want him dead.
Actually, Heresy's kind of like...
Yeah, the only song I can tell you...
He's afraid to say...
Yeah, but see, it's just like, I swear to you, if someone showed up, if Jeff Bezos showed up in chat.
Why does he always show up in our stories? I want to know.
He observes us. What if he showed up in chat and he's like, guys, I will give you $5 billion right now if she can hum just a segment of the song F You Like an Animal.
You could do it.
Let me think.
I'll give you some lyrics.
No, I know them.
Okay.
But I don't think I could.
You couldn't do it?
I don't think I could.
It's like...
But see, I just went to go see the concert. Don't you think I should be able to tell you how something sounds? It's because I do not retain that sound.
I will say this. And this is... I don't mean this in any sort of disrespect to the live show. I don't think a lot of those songs translate well to live. And that was my problem with the harder songs in general.
Yeah.
I don't think you can hear them well unless you already know them.
Yeah.
Whereas the Boys Noise songs, his more electronic stuff.
Those are good.
The Hand That Feeds, Copy of a Copy, all of the Boys Noise stuff, you can hear it so much better because it's not as grainy. Where on the track versions, because you have like unfiltered, there's no scream.
Yeah.
People are screaming the whole time too, which isn't helping.
Yeah.
Right? Like that's muddling the sound. And I do think for all of his hard stuff, the album version is better. But for the electronic stuff, the stage version's better.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's also true for Sufjan Stevens.
Yeah.
We saw Sufjan Stevens and he took all of his songs and made them groovy. And I was like, what did this man do other than just magic on a stage?
And then we saw Beck.
And Beck did all of his acoustic versions, which he never does.
Which his father wrote the orchestral covers of for him to perform. Okay, so we went to go see this musician named Beck.
Have you ever heard of him, Beck?
I don't know anything about this musician, but you love him.
I love him. I do love him.
And it was kind of like lightning in a bottle moment, like, what the heck is going on? Because
you told me about it.
I saw it advertised on a billboard. Billboards still work, okay? So we saw this musician advertised on this billboard. I know he loves him, so I was like, oh, look, it says Beck is going to be in concert.
And I'm like, Beck?
And he's going to be
in
playing
concert?
with an orchestra.
With an orchestra?
And so we went to go see this concert, and I swear I've never seen this many people walk out. Like, every single 5 minutes. Hold
on. Before you go into this, let me explain like the significance of this. Because what you're going to say
yeah.
is so much more offensive after I set this up.
Yeah.
So Beck is an alternative rock artist, if you're not familiar. But he's done 2 albums specifically that are far more folky and acoustic. and they have orchestras that back them, which his father did,
Yeah.
like Keitel's mentioned. He does not play these songs in shows because it requires an orchestra. The songs he plays when he tours are his rock stuff, which makes sense because he can play with a band.
Right.
I think he said he's only played these songs one other time live,
Yeah.
and it was with a live orchestra. So this is the second time in this man's life
Yeah.
that he's playing these songs with orchestra backing.
Right.
The second time in the human experience of humanity that we get to see him play these live tracks. Now say what you wanted to say.
So, given the rarity of this setup,
It may never happen again.
Right. And it probably hasn't. People were getting up every 5 minutes to go refill their wine, to go to the bathroom. Every single time there was even the slightest bit of a pause in his song. Oh, excuse me.
Excuse me. Oh, excuse me.
Everyone's getting up and walking out and walking in and walking out and walking. I've never seen anything so incredibly disrespectful during a performance in my entire life.
I was offended.
Yes.
This was
I
at
was
like
getting, I was getting so, I was like, oh my God, what is wrong with you people? Are you guys like just these careless season pass holders who just came to this and you have no idea who this musician? Listen, I didn't even need to know who this, I would never do that during a performance. I was in orchestra, okay? I was in the third violins. My brother was in the first violins, whatever. But I understand when there is a live performance, you hold it until we get an official intermission.
It's an hour and 30 minutes.
And there's always a break if it needs to go on.
Yeah.
But the fact that they're getting up, down, it was so awful.
And it wasn't just like one or two people between songs. I'm talking like 20 people would stand up and just walk out, and I'm like,
terrible.
What is going on?
That was one of like the worst like audience experiences ever.
One of the best concerts I've ever seen. One of the worst audiences.
Yeah.
Just absolutely offensive.
I know.
Also, it was in a small little private auditorium.
Yeah, so you could tell. You could hear the doors opening.
Like, what are you
it was like
doing?
This intimate setting. It was just completely ruined by the audience. It was awful.
Awful.
Yeah.
Awful. We've been very fortunate with who we've seen live, though.
Yeah.
The only thing that's still on my must-see bucket list is Radiohead.
Oh, yeah.
I would die happy if I could just see Radiohead live.
And then they're gonna play Creep.
I don't think they play that live often.
Think
now
that is
watch.
what everyone wants to hear.
When we see them,
they're gonna play Creep.
they're gonna play Creep. He's gonna be like,
but it's gonna be.
It's been a long time. I haven't played this song since I was in my early 20s. I hate the song, but we're gonna play it tonight.
It's gonna be remixed in a fun way.
Keitels and Flex are in the audience, and they always get the weirdest concerts.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it's gonna be. But yeah, that was 9 Inch Nails.
Really good show.
Yeah.
Really fun show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else is of significance to bring up.
What else is of significance?
I think that's it.
I think that's it.
Yeah, so if you want to check out his live show, he's going to be doing it Friday.
Yeah, my
it's gonna
podcast.
Be on his YouTube
It'll be
channel.
on YouTube, which has one video on it right now, which is not representative of anything. But the podcast itself is actually on Apple Music, Spotify, all the podcast places. It's called Corporate Strategy, the podcast that could have been an email. And if you want to learn about how to survive corporate situations, it's our whole thing.
That's it.
It's the whole thing.
But anyways, I think that's it. This was kind of like an impromptu stream. I really wanted to unbox this, and I wanted to do it in a fun way, and now we just gotta find a place for him. But yeah, this was fun hanging out, everyone. I think we're going to try and do this. Oh, a Danny Elfman concert would be so good. Oh my gosh.
He did a collab with Trent Reznor recently.
Oh, did he?
It's called Insects. It's a really cool song.
Yeah, Danny Elfman concert would be fantastic because he has such a unique sound.
What's the one song you'd want him to play?
I mean, I want him to play. Oh, the Beetlejuice.
I was thinking Beetlejuice, but you know what mine would be?
What's that?
Spider-Man theme.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like that'd be so cool. Because I feel like that's not in his like top catalog of things Danny Elfman gets recognized for.
Yeah.
But the Spider-Man theme, Tobey Maguire, that was good. That was good.
No, but that beat dun 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 dun. Yeah, so good. Yeah. Anyway, Danny Elfman. So I do want to do these more. Hopefully, I don't think I paid attention when I asked feedback as to whether or not the 2 mic setup worked. I think I asked.
Well, my problem is the mic literally covers up the chat.
What do you mean?
I cannot see the chat.
Well, you just look right there.
No, I know, but
I can look at the
I have
chat
to like
anyway.
do this. It's like, oh, hello.
So if this setup works well, and it doesn't need any tweaking, like I wanted us to do our live show but I'm going to incorporate so we actually show on screen. This was not supposed to be anything more than just building this, but we were talking because we do that. But I want to incorporate being able to either use the green screen behind us or switch views where I show like a web page of what we're talking about. So yeah, hopefully it worked, and I want to bring that back. We used to do Friday Night Live, you know?
Yeah, we used to.
So time to
Still
bring it
do,
back.
but we used to.
We'll bring it back. But yeah, this was really fun. Thanks everyone for hanging out with us Monday evening. This was unplanned. I don't know what game we're gonna play next. What game are we gonna play?
Resident Evil doesn't come out till the end of the month.
We were talking about Yakuza.
Yakuza
though.
0.
Yeah.
Which we could do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll take a look.
We got
We'll
options.
decide, yeah.
If any of y'all want us to play something special,
Yes. Let us
I'm always
know. Give
curious
us some
what
ideas.
you think. T-Hour says no more Batman ?
Oh, I mean, we talked about it.
I mean, we could do Arkham
yeah,
Knight.
actually, that's true. Yeah.
We could just finish
forgot
that.
about Batman.
Finish Arkham Knight.
Yeah.
We could probably get that done before.
Yeah, maybe we should do Batman.
Resident Evil comes
Batman
out.
is fun.
Yeah.
Yo,
Arkham-
what's the bat?
You did all the
We
side
had
quests
a lot of
in
fun time
City.
with Batman.
You got to see Knight.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Theater's like Batman.
Bring us back on
Yeah,
track.
Dory. Let's do Batman. Yeah, Batman will be good. You could hook up a tablet and put it in the middle. Yeah, we could do that. We might have to do some networking to make it like a little easier because the laptop's technically like over there and it's like wah, I have to stretch, but yeah, we'll figure it out. Do Origins.
How long is Origins?
Actually, didn't everyone say don't do
Everyone
Origins?
voted. We took a
Like,
vote, and everyone
we did
said
a
don't do
vote.
Origins. But how long is it?
Why would they say don't do Origins though?
Because it's not. Well, it's not.
Oh, it's not
Kevin
Rocksteady.
Conroy
Oh, okay, yeah.
or Mark Hamill.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
It's Troy Baker.
As Joker?
Yeah.
Who does Batman?
I don't know.
Huh.
It was made by like the B team using Rocksteady's engine. Some people swear by it, but
everyone was like very adamant we
like
don't do
like,
it.
Don't do it. Don't do
But
it.
was that just because it didn't have Kevin
I've never
Conroy and
played
Mark
it, so
Hamill?
I don't know. I can't make an informed
I mean, I
opinion.
kind of want to hear Troy Baker's Joker though. Because Troy Baker is like, you know, a VA god. I want to show my commercial.
Logic Fan says you could also finish Dispatch.
We forgot about Dispatch.
Poor Dispatch.
We forgot about Dispatch. I feel like I'd have to start over. I can't really remember that much.
They do a recap though, don't they?
Yeah, they do a recap. Yeah, we could finish it. We have options.
We do.
For sure. Yeah, we'll figure something out.
You know, I literally have wanted Keitel to play Iron Lung since that game came out.
That's right.
And now it's a major
I
motion
know.
picture, and I'm like, well, now it's going to just seem like she's playing it because the movie's out, but I've been wanting her to play it
let's
since...
just break with tradition. Let's just do it. Let's just play Iron Lung.
Because it's popular.
Yeah, why not?
But I want it on record. I played that game right when it came out, and that game was phenomenal.
Yeah, this has nothing to do with the movie that
I'm
we
not
haven't
chasing
seen yet.
fame here. I've loved Iron Lung.
I don't think anyone thinks we're chasing fame.
I'm not chasing a trend, you know? I don't want to be seen as some kind of trend chaser.
I think we're definitely not that. We're not. We don't. Trust me, they know. Dispatch, my video game wife is in there. Which one? Because I know there was a few women. I can't remember them all, though. There was the
Invisigal.
fire one, the invisible one.
There's the... What was the
We'll
main
find out.
interest?
Oh, yeah, the Supergirl looking one.
Yeah, Supergirl.
Okay, so we'll surprise you tomorrow. We either play Iron Lung or Batman.
Or Dispatch.
Or Dispatch. Yeah. Yeah, but this was really fun, everyone. Thanks for joining, and we'll definitely do this more.
Sounds good.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.